I'm just curious who would show up. I'm not having a good night. Maybe I drank too much. Maybe I just don't think anyone cares. Whatever the case may be, I just don't. I don't know. I don't want to be alone tonight. That's all. It's Friday night. You know, I just got paid. I should be at the bar. That kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't really want to go out tonight. I have to close my bedroom door. Give me a second. I don't know. I don't want to go to bed. Right? I don't want to go to sleep. I'm not there yet. You know when you're tired, you know when you're ready to go to bed. Hey, Resolute Germ. I don't know what, well, shit, hell. It's Friday night. I should be out there cruising for chicks and all that stuff, but I hate this fucking weekend. I fucking hate it. Those of you who know me know why I hate this fucking weekend. And the funny thing is, there's not going to be any goddamn fireworks this weekend. So it makes no goddamn sense why I'm being a bitch right now, I hate it so much. I spent my whole adult life being the strong man, and now every 4th of July, it's every 4th of July. I just can't put up with it. I love my country. I've been a patriot my entire life. And I can't, I'm not allowed to be a patriot. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you're right. Resolute Germ, you're right. My cruising days were back in the 90s. You're absolutely right. I don't know what else to say, It's just. I wish I didn't volunteer. This country is not what I volunteered for. What's happening now? What's been happening for the last few years? It's not what I volunteered to defend. It's not what I volunteered to defend. And I volunteered. I did 18 years 18 years and 3 months, and they kicked me out, and I never even had a bad counseling statement, and they kicked me out. So I couldn't retire. I didn't retire. I didn't. I know a lot of you think I did. I often allow that perception to go forth. I allow that perception to go forth. But I didn't retire. I was medically separated 10% because of my ankle. Now, mind you, I have a nervous disease, which even now the doctors can't diagnose. But at that time, I didn't know. Well, I knew. The doctors didn't. The army didn't. Yeah, I'll bring you up, Nina. Are you on the Twitter with Jedi Bill, or do you need me to do something else? I don't really want to deal with trolls right now, so I don't want to put it out in the open. That's all right. But, oh, what is that? Oh, Jedi Bill's Class X, right? That'll work. I'll put it there. Jedi Bill's Class X on the Twitter. Oh, on Discord? Okay, I can do Discord too. Let's see. Oh, there you are. I gotcha. Okay. Paste. Wink, wink. There you go. I don't know. Basically, I was laid off. Yeah, it happened to a lot of officers back in the 90s. I never heard of it happening to enlisted men. Honestly, I don't know if I would have stayed in, after Bosnia. If I had known that they could just kick me out on a whim. I'm not sure I would have. I love you all, obviously, and we have political and ideological differences, but I love you all, which is why I stayed in as long as I did. But yeah, I was basically just told to grab my hat and walk out. And that's what I did. And hi, Nina.
Hello. You're not doing too well tonight, are you?
I'm not doing well tonight at all. No, I'm not.
I can tell. Well,
Most of the time I can handle being me most of the time. I can handle having to live in a goddamn recliner. I can handle not being able to walk 3 blocks normally. I can handle all that. I can.
I know you can.
But there are weekends, or I guess holidays is the way to say it. There are holidays where it's just it's too much. I can't handle it. It
I
makes me
know.
so mad.
I know. I believe you. Trust me, I know. I believe it will get better. I, Trump is planning on running again.
You are aware, Nina, that nothing is going to get better for me, right?
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I
It's
know.
literally just going to continue to get worse. I
I
don't know
know.
how many years. I really don't. I have no idea how long I have. I don't.
I
Because
know that.
the disease running up my spine is different for every person who has it.
Yes.
So, yes, I will do what I can when I can, but days like today where I think, I yesterday I was supposed to be doing a chronic pain stream. I'm sure you knew about that, right?
No, I did not.
I was supposed to do a chronic pain stream and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was too painful to sit in my chair and do it. And so I didn't. And today
Mhm.
I don't want to be I don't want to be this guy.
I
I don't want to
understand.
be this guy. I want to be the funny guy, you know?
I understand that.
I want to be
Yeah,
the funny. I don't want to be the guy who cries.
it's okay
Hell, I was
to
an
cry.
all-star athlete,
I
and now
know
I can't walk. I can't walk. It
I
drives me crazy. I hate it.
I know you do. I know, hon. Do you need me to come up there?
No,
I will come up there.
oh, I know you will. I've got plenty of people here. I do. I mean, freaking my brother lives with me for crying out loud.
Well,
You know why my brother lives with me?
yes, I do. Yeah.
I also have renters upstairs, so I'm not hurting or anything like that for financial gain or anything.
Well,
I just, I don't know. Since my mom died, it's been really hard to talk to anyone about it.
so I know she died. Did she die at home?
Oh, near enough. She was in hospice care for about 6 hours before she passed away.
Mm,
But yeah, I had gone back to my trailer and uh, with the air conditioner running and all that stuff. And my sister called about 4 o'clock in the morning. I was already awake. Because I knew.
yeah. Well, your mom knew too.
Yeah, she knew as well. Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't uh it wasn't a surprise to me or my sister. It was a surprise to everyone else, apparently. But
Yeah.
I got there in the morning and I tried to give her the morphine and she couldn't take it. And then I was like, okay, we need to call hospice now.
Yeah.
And they came out and took her, and yeah, it was 4 hours. I mean, literally, I called my pastor in California, and he talked to me for about 15 minutes, and I went back in the room, and I heard the very last breath she ever took on this plane.
Yeah, I know.
Absent from the body and there with the Lord. So she's got her brand new glorified body, which I don't know why I don't have right now, because I, uh, well, I know you're not religious the way I am.
I know.
I know that.
Okay, we're friends.
We are friends, yeah.
Yes.
In my opinion, when I die, I will get a glorified body from Christ.
That's good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know how much longer I have to live in this mortal coil. And it's driving me absolutely insane because I don't know what to do about it. I can't walk.
I know.
I'm still strong. I lifted 50 pounds of wood today to build my wheelchair ramp.
Wow.
I'm still strong. It's just I don't have the stamina I used to have. Right? 50 hours of building a fuel system in order to receive fuel trucks in the morning. I did that when I was 25. Oh, shit. How long ago was Iraq? 2003? So 2003, that's 11 years ago. Yeah, 18 years. How old am I now? 44? What's 44 minus 18? Real quick, come on.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I'm not that quick. Trust me.
Yeah, 44 minus 18.
Oh, no, I'll get it. Don't you worry. I have a calculator.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
I'm going to do this.
I know, but I mean, have you ever honestly worked? I mean, literally worked. I mean, you're picking up hoses, you're moving pumps, you're building berms, you're doing something constantly for 48 hours straight. I mean,
Wow.
no joke, no break, no rest, 48 hours straight. Have you ever done that?
No, that would kill me. Anyway, the answer is 26.
Oh, I was 26. Okay. I was 26 when I did that.
Yeah, when you were young then.
I'm only 44, Nina. I'm only
I
44 years
understand.
old.
And here I am, 68, and I'm cleaning house. And yeah.
I know. I get up in the morning and I look at the kitchen and I go, God damn it. And I do the dishes. And then I sit in my recliner and I go, God damn, I need to clean the living room, and I can't do it. I can't. So today I got up, and it was halfway through Loki's uh, Mornings of Mischief, right? Halfway through.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's fun. That's fantastic. And then I went to Home Depot, bought the stuff I needed, and came home. Fuck, man. You know, I'm done. I'm
Oh, yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
But what I did was I cut all of the bars to length, and I cut the bias on all the bars. And I'm not joking. It took me 3 hours. 3 hours.
Yeah, I know.
3 hours to cut 20 sticks. It took me 3 hours to cut 20 sticks.
Wow.
That is absolutely ridiculous. That's the slowest, stupidest, worthless job I've ever done. And I'm doing it for myself because I'm going to be in a wheelchair.
I know.
So I'm building my own wheelchair ramp, and it's taking me forever to do it.
I wish I could help you.
It's just it's been I've been in this house for 2 years, Nina. In August, it's going to be 2 years I've been in this house.
Yes.
In August, it's going to be 2 years I've been in this house. And I got my bathroom set up for wheelchair access. I got my bedroom set up for wheelchair access.
That's good.
I haven't finished the ramp. I haven't finished the ramp.
I wish I could help you.
You and Bill, neither one of you can help me.
I know I can't.
I appreciate the offer, though. That's fantastic. Thank you. But
You're
neither
welcome.
one of you can help me. Bill would have a freaking heart attack if he came up here.
Well, what can I say?
You don't have to say anything. You know,
Yeah.
what's true is true. I mean,
Yep.
I'm beyond the point of being politically correct or anything like that. Bill is gonna die
Yes.
because of his lifestyle.
Yes.
And the doctors keep telling me the same goddamn thing, but I can tell you that it's not my lifestyle that's going to kill me. It's the goddamn disease that's going to kill me.
That's correct. Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
I'm not joking. A man who was a triathlete 10 years prior to his disability is not the kind of man who goes into that dark night gently. You know?
Yes. No.
It's like, my brother asked me, what are we going to do for dinner tonight? And I was like, well, you've got the money, so let's go down to the restaurant down the street. And he said, okay, who's going to drive? And I said, drive? We're going to walk.
Oh, no.
And we did walk. I mean, we walked down the hill. We had dinner. We walked up the hill. And we came home. And that's what we do,
Well,
right? So Okay, I am having a bad day. Yes. I'm having a really bad day. I'm not happy about my situation. I'm really not. But I do what I can do when I can do it.
Yes, and that's good.
So my wheelchair ramp is done. Other than the grading of the, you know, I have to
Yeah.
grade the slope down to the sidewalk and get more bricks. And I don't know where to get the goddamn bricks from because they're $800 a fucking pallet, and I can't do that. So I got to figure out something. But I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. It's been
Oh,
2
yeah.
fucking years, and I'll do it. I will goddamn do it.
Oh, I know you will. Yep. I have a friend right now that's kind of upset, and I don't know how to help him. But
Bill is having a bad day. I'm gonna put the link to StreamYard in Jedi Bill's friends channel on Twitter, so you guys can join if you want to. I'm just really, I just don't feel good today, and
yeah,
Jedi Bill 797 Class X. There you go. There's the link. You guys can come into the StreamYard if you want to. I'm just tired. I'm tired of politics. I'm tired of stupid people. You know, I didn't spend 18 years trying to make people feel better. I spent 18 years allowing people to be free, and this is what they do with their goddamn freedom.
believe me, they'll find out.
Oh, Mr. CCTV, I'm sorry you're having a bad day.
I'm just sad, you know. I cut 40 sticks of wood today.
Wow.
And then I decided that I needed help. So I contacted my tenant who lives upstairs. And I said, "Can your children help me, please?" They're 18, 19, 20 years old. So it's not like I was asking children to help me. I just think of them as children because they're only 20, you know?
Right.
So, you know, it was like, you paint those sticks of wood, please, because they're going to go on the backside of the wheelchair ramp, and I need to paint the whole ramp and the deck and the porch and everything else.
Hello,
So
Rambling Canuck.
it's just, hey, Rambling Canuck, thank you. I know you're in a much worse situation than I am. I'm just feeling sorry for myself today, that's all.
Sorry.
I'm trying.
I'm back.
Yeah, Rambling Canuck, I want to say thank you for being here. I'm just feeling sorry for myself today. That's all.
You know, and this is gonna sound corny as fuck, but I get you. I don't have MS, but my kidneys are failing.
Yeah, you're like I said, you're in a much worse situation than I
I
am.
mean, I'll freely do this. I have tubes coming out of my goddamn chest.
I'm just feeling sorry for myself, you know?
Yeah.
It's like carrying
Well,
those
you know,
sticks of wood up
yeah.
to
Well, you know,
the chop
it's
saw
like,
so I could cut them. It hurt me. It
oh,
hurt me so much.
well, you know, at least you were doing something outside and with wood. I put up a dry board today, like one of those, just because I've got so many appointments now. I have to have one of those big whiteboards in my kitchen. Right? Just putting that goddamn thing. I had to have my 17-year-old hold the fucking thing so I could nail it in place. You know how ridiculous that is when you're 37? Just saying.
I do actually.
Like, fuck.
I had Digital Evan do a lot of stuff for me. I'm pretty sure Digital Evan is much more happier living with his mom than he ever was living with me.
Like I had to, think about that now. I had to have my fucking son hold the fucking whiteboard so I could nail the bitch to the wall. But it's and then crap halfway through putting the damn thing up because
Yeah. Runs with Phantoms. I am going to feel better on the 4th of July. Honestly,
until the fireworks
I really am.
go, and then he loses another door.
No, honestly,
I'm bugging you.
No, the funny thing is, they are not going to do fireworks on 4th of July this
Did
year.
you finally get elected to office and you didn't tell us?
it's been a really dry year. So
gotcha.
Yeah, the mayor said that they're not going to do it. Hey, Slasher McSplitter, what's happening?
What's up? How you doing? What's up, Jedi?
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
But yeah, it's been a very dry year, the drought and all that stuff, so they're not going to do fireworks this year, which makes me happy.
Yes.
But again, 4th of July is going to be, I'll sing the national anthem and I'll do the Armed Forces medley and stuff like that. All things that I'm allowed to do on YouTube. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, until I get kicked off of YouTube because I'm too patriotic. So I will do those things. Absolutely. I'm just feeling sorry for myself tonight. That's all.
And you know what? I'll say this as somebody who goes through a little bit of shit. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's okay. I mean, I think I can speak out of church and I can say that we were raised differently.
I know, but
right?
It's embarrassing.
We were told, there were certain bars you just didn't cross, right? If you brought up what was going on in your life, you were complaining about it. You got the suck it up, princess. Move on. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And well, shit, I got that a year after my mom died. But I got that same line.
When my dad was dying 20 years ago, right? And I moved to Los Angeles. My brothers, both of them, asked me why. I was like,
when my dad died,
really?
My dad died.
My dad is dying. Why do you think I'm moving to Los Angeles?
I when my dad passed away, two of my family members, who luckily were over the phone and not in front of me because they probably wouldn't be breathing at this moment, proceeded to say, "Well, at least with your dad, you knew it was coming." Because my mom was a 4 aneurysms to the brain gone in 2 weeks.
Oh,
My
that
dad
would've
was a
been
little
nice.
bit slower than that. And it was like, really? Really? That
Rambling Canuck, I have to be honest with you. I agree. It would have been a lot better if my mom had gone fast. It really would have been.
Yeah, well, with my mom, it was 4 aneurysms in 2 weeks. And then my dad, well, it was, oh God, that was a rap sheet and a half.
Oh, my dad was 2 years in the making. Yeah.
Oh, my dad at the age of, I think it was 56, got told he had 2 weeks to live. The family joke was that they gave him 2 weeks to live. They just didn't tell him what year or month. Because my dad lived into his 70s. So,
Oh my god, that's funny.
right? So they told him he had 2 weeks. They just didn't tell him what year or month these 2 weeks were to fall in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And being my dad, he broke his hip and had a heart attack and a triple bypass all in the same week. Because he was bored.
I flew to Alaska in 94. Yeah, it had to have been 94, right? No, not 94. 2004. I flew to Alaska. And I got my mom and my brother, and we came down to California. Right? Okay, it was 14. That's what it was. It was 2014. Yeah. Wow, my memory sucks.
Oh hell,
Anyway.
there are days where I'm lucky if I remember what I did yesterday, or why I got up. Those are usually questions I ask myself daily. Why did I get up again?
In 2014, my mom's pulmonologist, the guy who does the lungs, right?
Yeah.
He said she has 5 years to live, and I was like, okay, fine, we'll take care of it, no problem. And she died this year.
Yeah.
That is one tough old lady.
Yep.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is one
you know,
tough old lady.
You know, I look back at my dad, and one of the things that always sticks with me is my dad goes in for to be diagnosed with cancer in the lungs, lung cancer for the second time, and this doctor is reading him off the gloomiest gloom. There's fuck all we can do for you. You know, any normal person would be probably crying or, you know, saying, are you sure we can't do operate or whatever, chemo, whatever.
Well,
And they go over the list, right? Can't operate, it'll just make it worse. Chemo, you're not healthy enough, blah, blah, all the way down. And my dad's exact words to the doctor, without batting an eyelash, was, are you done? And the doctor looks at him in complete shock. And is like, yeah, that's pretty much. He says, good, because I needed a cigarette for 20 minutes. He got up, walked out, lit a cigarette, got in the car and said, okay, let's go home, stop at the vendor.
You know what?
That was my dad.
Well, I know a lot of you have wondered where I've been for the last few weeks. Now, mind you, my mom died, and my brother is basically a teenager at this point. And he's living with me, right?
You just died?
Yes, she
Say
did.
again?
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Say again?
I said I'm sorry to hear that. You said she just died, like, recently?
Oh, yeah, my mom just died a couple months ago. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
And my brother had a stroke in November. And that's why my brother lives with me now, because he really can't take care of himself.
So are you at least back in the mountains yet?
I am back in the mountains, yeah. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'd be really, really mad.
Well, at least there's that.
You know,
Back in the
it's
mountain.
104 in Phoenix right now. In case anyone was wondering, 104 degrees Fahrenheit in Phoenix. It's only
Yeah.
75.
Yeah, but it's got to be a dry heat, right?
I'm very happy about where I'm living right now.
Oh shit! I love when people say that. Oh, it's a dry heat though, so it's not so bad.
No, it's a dry heat, yeah, but god damn, it doesn't feel like a dry heat when you're sweating all over yourself. Anyway, yeah, my mom just died a couple months ago, and my brother did have a stroke in November, which is why he's living with me, and that's one of the reasons I'm feeling sorry for myself tonight.
Well, I just thought I'd pop on here. I can't stay long, but
No worries,
lay down.
rambling. I'm fully aware of your situation, so
I just had to come up and say, we're all still here for you. You need
I
me, you know where to
know.
reach me.
I didn't want to,
Yep.
reach out to the community. Well, okay, I did. I did want to
Well-
reach out to the community and see who was there because I need to know who my friends are.
My I may not get back right away because I don't get to this computer as much as I used to. But if you ever need, to message me.
Wookie says it's only 102 right now.
Yeah, well, for once, I can actually say it's 81 here, but
Yeah, runs with phantoms. I think I am friends with you on Discord. Yeah, right.
All right, but you guys have a good
There
night.
you go.
I gotta go back and lay down. But
Good night,
you
Marilyn.
Mr. CCTV, and if you need something, you let me know.
And
Thank you,
I
Rambling
posted your
Canuck.
link in the chat. And
Yes, I
know,
saw that. Thanks,
If
Jedediah.
anybody wants to help Rambling Canuck donate,
I know it's
PayPal's there,
stupid
too.
o'clock in the morning for you, Rambling Canuck. It's what, 1 o'clock in the morning, right?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
And so, thank you very much. I honestly, this has helped me understand who my friends are.
No, you take her easy, my friend, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
How's it going, Rambler?
There's Runs with Phantoms. What's up, brother?
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I know this is off the cuff. It wasn't planned or anything like that. But honestly, thank you guys.
Oh,
Seriously, for being here because I needed it. I needed it tonight more than I've needed it in a long time. I mean, I called the suicide hotline twice. And
Well
tonight-
done.
Tonight
Like, I mean,
has-
I say well done because, to not have would have been worse than calling. So I'm glad that you did.
yeah, that's
And he knows to call me if he needs something.
Yeah.
Don't you, Mr. CCDV?
I do, Nina.
Yeah.
I do. Which is why you're the first guest on the show tonight.
Yes.
Well, I was having a mishap on my stream. I was having technical difficulties.
I saw
So I
that.
shut
I was
down.
hoping I could come up with you and make fun of a slasher movie, even though I hate slasher movies. But I was really having a bad night, and I was like, "Oh, Jedi Bill's gonna put on a slasher movie," and yeah, that didn't work out so well. So I went
Yeah.
ahead and started a live stream myself, and honestly, veterans out there who need help, there is help.
Yes.
I've needed the help before, and I've got friends on the East Coast. I've got friends on the West Coast, and I've got all of you, and it's fantastic. So yes, I did call the suicide hotline twice.
Good.
Why did I do that? Because I think my life matters. I really do.
All lives
Yeah.
matter.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Mhm.
And regardless of how much pain I'm in every day, regardless of the amount of shit I gotta put up with on a regular basis, I still believe that my life matters.
Mr. CCDV, I have to ask you this question. Are you in any sort of therapy?
I am.
Do you see someone you like on a regular basis? Do you see
Yeah.
somebody?
Twice a month.
Okay. Does it help? Do you think it helps at all?
It does, actually, but you need to find the right therapist.
Well, do some of them get aggressive like towards you and blame you?
No, let me explain that statement. You need to find the right therapist, right? And I said that because I went to a therapist in Phoenix while I was still married. And he told me multiple times that I needed to leave my wife. Which
And you
ironically was really, it was actually good advice.
and you didn't and I'm gonna say that you didn't take it, right?
I did not take that advice. No. As a matter of fact, we went to marriage counseling, and the marriage counselor said, "I don't want to see you two again because you're not. You're not
Oh
going to
my
take
god,
my
that's
advice."
like my parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this just ended up becoming an avalanche of shit then, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So at that point, I thought to myself, I said, this may not be the healthiest relationship I've ever been in my life.
When two therapists are like, nah, this ain't gonna work. Yeah. You know it's doomed.
So,
Man.
yeah. Now I'm divorced. I'm actually happier now. But again, it's well, I don't know what to say. It's I'm not in a great place.
Well,
I'm just in a happy place.
I was just asking about the therapy thing because I've been in therapy since 2016, and I think now I have like the same deal you do. It's once every 2 weeks, right? When you see your therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have the same.
And it is online, but it's.
Oh no, I go in person. They wanted to try to. I don't want to do online or over the phone. Nah, I don't want to do that.
Well, I don't mind online or over the phone. As a matter of fact, my doctor talks to me over the phone. But at this point, unless I see a neurologist, there's no point in me even going to the hospital. So let's just do it online so I don't have to drive, please.
Oh, and in fact, I'll tell you this much: you could have used the first therapist I had, because he left. He left here because he does combat stress. It's like That's his specialty. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you at all.
No, I know that's not. It is funny, but it's not. It's not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny.
I'm saying he, you could have definitely used his ear for anything you had to say.
Yeah, it is funny to people like us, right? But it's not funny to, well, people who don't.
Well, I've never been in the military, so I don't know that sort of stress. I just know.
Ah, okay, all right. Well,
No,
I
I'm not.
apologize for that.
I'm not military. It's like
I was just assuming.
No,
yeah.
no. I'm
No,
not.
but if you've seen the elephant, then you've seen the elephant. You don't trust me. You don't want to see the elephant. All right.
I wasn't in the military, but I have been shot. So I guess there's that under my belt of shit that happened to me in the past. So
Shit, there must be a
Yeah.
story behind that. You want to tell us?
Go ahead, because I need to refill my wine glass. So, tell your story, Slasher.
some kid thought I stole his money, and him and his friends jumped me. And then I came back with my friends, and this dude came out with a gun. And he ended up firing at the floor. And it ricocheted up off the concrete and split and ended up hitting me in. Well, first I thought it only hit me in my left leg, but then I found out years later, no, I still have parts of the bullet in my right leg too. So,
Whoa.
yes.
That's wild.
Oh yeah,
Are
it
you
was
okay?
awesome. I'm alive.
I don't doubt.
I'm
I
42
don't doubt
now.
it totally sucked.
This happened when I was 17. I know you probably think I'm like 25 by hearing my voice, but I'm 42.
Yeah, you're the same age as Mr. CCDV.
I was at a Halloween party that had a drive-by shooting happen at it.
Damn.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
There was some mafia boss that was killed right across the street from me one day, like in broad daylight. I was like, "Oh wow!" Supposedly this happened right across the street from me.
Red Cranium, I don't think you understand what I said. I said, you don't want to see the elephant. I have seen the elephant. You don't want to see it. Slasher, you saw a mob boss gunned down, right?
No, I didn't see him get gunned down. This happened across the street from me.
I saw a friend of mine get gunned down in Los Angeles, as a matter of fact. Paramount. I know a lot of people think the Paramount and Paramount Studios are the same thing, but Paramount California is not Paramount Studios, I can tell you that.
When you say gunned down, do you mean like a fucking drive-by or something?
Yeah.
What?
And
right in front of you?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, that's nothing compared to what I saw in Iraq, but I mean,
I know, but I'm saying, like, all right, was this pre or post Iraq? Like, did you come back from Iraq and that happened in front of you?
It was pre-Iraq, yeah. I was only 15 years old.
God damn.
Oh, no. South Central Los Angeles is not a great place to live, period.
No, but it was like, was he an unintentional target or was it just random? She
was walking across the street to McDonald's in order to get lunch. and got gunned down because she was in between
Crossfire.
2 different gangs.
He was in the crossfire. God damn.
She was in the crossfire and she got
Yeah.
gunned down.
And you saw this.
I saw it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Not a healthy place, Paramount, California. That,
Yes.
by the way, Paramount is 1 block away from Compton, 1 block away from Linwood, and 1 block away from North Long Beach. So, if anyone from Southern California knows where that's at,
Mm,
you shall know why
mhm.
I hate Southern California.
Yes, sir.
You are correct, Tiki of Doom. You do need, in fact, a drink for this stream because I am going to go ahead and talk about my
Shit.
my second deployment. My second deployment. I had been to Bosnia and I thought that was bad. Because we got shot at and, you know, all that stuff. You know. Honestly, I really thought that Bosnia was bad. I thought that Bosnia was a war zone. I had no fucking clue. I didn't. I had no fucking clue. Because in 2003, we drove into Iraq. And mind you, I was a quartermaster, right? You know, drive a fuel truck. That's all I had to do was drive a fuel truck. 4 days without a wink of sleep. 4 days without sleeping. And we drove past a car that had been hit with 50 caliber rounds and was on fire, and the people inside crawled out of the car. Now, mind you, they were the bad guys. They were the bad guys. Okay, I got that. I understood why they were burned. I understood why what was happening was happening. I understood that. It was not my first time around the merry-go-round, right? It still haunts me to this very fucking day. It haunts the shit out of me. It haunts me. I hate it. I hate the fact that I saw that. On the other hand, I also saw a T-87 that was parked right next to a wall of a compound of civilians, and the T-87 was burned to shit. And there was not even a scorch mark on the wall of the compound where civilians were living. So yes, there are reasons that we do what we have to do as the military. And again, like I said, I was a quartermaster my entire career. That's why my memoirs are memoirs of a pogue, because I didn't use half the equipment that I had with me. But that's it's still just because I didn't fire my rifle ever or my pistol ever in anger does not mean that I would not have. I would have if I needed to. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, JJ.
What's up,
What's
guys?
up, JJ?
Just got through playing some Cards Against Humanity and making a fool of myself.
Yeah, I saw that. I know. I'm still persona non grata for the most part with TGIF or.
It's all good, man. Hey, we're not we don't have to get along with everyone. You know, everybody has their differences,
no,
disagreements.
He doesn't dislike me. He just doesn't like that I drink so much, which is fine.
Well, a lot of people could say that about me. I smoke an assload of weed. Okay, most of the time you see me, I am fried, and I know that probably gets tiring from time to time. But sorry, I got to deal with my pain somehow, just like you got to deal with yours somehow. You know, we got to do it.
I do go overboard, though. I do. Honestly,
But hey, there's nothing wrong
fully
with liking
aware of
to
how
drink, man.
overboard I go. I mean,
There's
there are
nothing-
holes in doors that I punch because I'm angry and drunk. Right?
Well,
So I try not to be angry and drunk. I try to be drunk or angry, one or the other.
well, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. You just got to know when. I know sometimes it's hard to, but even for me, trust me, I like sitting back in my chair and just looking at the clouds. But you know, sometimes you got to know when to say when. Only you know when that is. You know, you could be having a buzz, you could be sloppy ass drunk. You just got to know when to say when.
Yeah, and I often go over that line. So
It's all right, man. It's all right. Hey, we're only human.
I
have our
dislocated
flaws.
my hand punching my floor.
no, there you go. Yeah.
Did you find it?
I'll tell you, it's still off kilter a few degrees. It was never
Oh.
reset, so it just all the
Oh,
connective
damn.
tissues just grew back, and so my right hand is gimp and permanently pointing off in kind of a goofy direction. All because I couldn't handle my damn temper, and the floor was at fault. It was all the damn floor's fault, and I took it out on it.
It's
Not
always
really,
the
but-
floor's fault. Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what I used to do, man. Where I was born and raised, and I grew up, that stop sign right there on the corner caught a lot of hell. Me and my two older brothers, all three of us have worn out that stop sign.
You know, my ex-wife decorated our house that we were living in Phoenix. Mind you, I had to build the room that the girl was sleeping in, right? My daughter. I had to build that room myself. So I did. And it was no problem, right? She decorated it. It looked beautiful. All of my military awards were on that wall. Guess what I did with those military awards when I was really mad one time?
Let me guess, you smashed them.
Took me 6 years to fix all of them, yes, but yes, I did smash them. I
Sword
smashed them
smash.
to pieces.
That's a big hell no, sir.
It was just one of those days when it was just I was really angry at myself for not being able to finish my career, you know.
JJ, what's up, JJ?
What's up, Slasher? How you doing, man?
Dylan.
You good? You all right?
Yep.
You know, you spend 18 years doing what the Army tells you to do, right? And then one day you wake up and the Army says, well, we don't need you anymore. you're a sergeant first class. You're a senior non-commissioned officer. You've never had a bad review, never. And at the end, they say, "Okay, we don't need you anymore. It's worth our budget to give you $150,000 to just run away." And my ex-wife said, "Oh, that's a great deal." And so I ran away. I did not finish my career. 4 deployments. 4 combat deployments. And I did not finish my career because my ex-wife said, "Oh, take the money and run." And that's what I did. I took the money and run. And you know what happened? She spent $150,000. You know what I've got for it?
A truck?
$10,000 in debt. Yeah, that's what I've got. I know $10,000 is not a lot of debt for a lot of people, but for me, $10,000 in debt is a lot.
Well, I'm not near that. I'm only a little over $5,000 in debt, and I ain't got no fucking money. So it's, it's like, yeah, I wish I had $5,000. I really do. I know where you're coming from, but the only thing I can tell anybody like that is like, if you can't pay him, you can't pay him. You can't get blood out of a stone.
No. Yeah, exactly. So I shall continue to be myself, and I shall continue to,
Well,
work at my freedom, right?
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Mr. CCDV. I met you through Jedi Bill, and we've known each other for a little bit now. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. 99.9% of the time that I'm around you, I want to laugh because you want to be funny, you want to be positive. I know you don't feel well a lot of the times, but you still just, to me, you just shrug it off and just like, okay, whatever. I'm here to have some fun.
That is what I try to do, yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what, man. I don't get around to a lot of streams like I should, and I'm saying this to Bill also. But when I do come around, I enjoy hanging around you, man. You've always been a positive light that we don't have because, I know what the CCDV stands for.
Yeah.
You have my thanks and you have my prayers.
I know there's a lot of people out there that don't really understand what conservative Christian actually means. I mean, they understand disabled veteran, right?
Yeah.
So I can't walk. I'm a disabled veteran. Period. Dot at the end of the sentence. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I can't walk, but I am a disabled veteran. But conservative Christian is a whole different can of worms that a lot of people don't understand. Right? So, for instance, I drink a lot.
Hey, Bill.
Yo.
That was Slasher's link.
What? Oops.
Thank you. Bill, Slasher's link.
What?
You are the worst wrench ever, Jedi Bill.
What? No. I'm not a bad wrench. I just made a mistake.
First of all, no one has to post my link on anyone else's streams. You don't have to do that. I appreciate it, Jedi Bill, but you don't gotta do it.
Slasher, like it or not, when we do our movie thing,
Yeah, now automatically people are gonna think that me and you are the same person.
No.
Wait,
no.
what the
Now,
fuck?
no, now that we do that, now that we do that movie stream, I've got your channel link in the description. When I
yeah.
shout it out, when I shout it out, and I'm doing my spiel on other shows,
Uh-huh.
I mention you. You're a part of that show.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do.
You know what?
Well,
I'm
that's what I told you.
I'm getting
That's-
Mr. CCTV right now. He's got a better attitude than I do because I'm giving up on doing my own live streams.
Guys,
He's doing
I
good.
have to be honest with you. I have to be honest with you right now. And because of what Slasher just said, I was not intending to go live tonight. I really was not. But I needed help. And you guys are here. You guys are here.
Well, talk to me. If you don't want to do it on a live stream, you got my phone number. Call me.
I know, but
you got something you want to talk about, man. I don't know who else here has your phone number, but we're all ears waiting to listen. If you need, help with
I was just really feeling bad tonight. I was really feeling bad tonight. I really was.
I felt
My
like
name
that
is
the entire
Googly Eyed
day.
Skywalker, and I'm here to rescue you.
And
Yeah.
Googly Eyed Skywalker.
Yeah, that's funny shit. I like that.
But the
Hey,
fact that I
CC.
can come on now and say I'm a conservative Christian, and
Yes.
I was considering suicide tonight. I really was.
No. Come on, and I got to speak to you as the military in you. You can't do that because that's the coward's way out. It takes a
I
real
know.
man to be able to stand and fight.
So-
but I understand also that you can only fight so long. That's the kind of boat that I'm in, and a lot of other people in the world are in. I'm not trying to say I'm worse off than you are or better off than you are. Everybody's got their own problems. And I mean
Everybody.
everybody has their own problems. Okay, the fact that you're here now, basically saying that you needed help. Well, guess what?
I've got
Runs with
5
Phantoms.
people
I'm
on the
sorry.
panel. I've got Nina in the background who's willing to come
Yeah.
up anytime,
Mhm.
right? So that's 6 people. That's more than I could ever wish for.
Now, Runs
What-
with Phantoms.
what's up, Sith Lord?
Sorry, we've never met before, so I can't really say for you. I think this is the first time we've ever met. Maybe not. I don't know.
I
But
think it is. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi.
yeah, how you doing? But as far as even no matter what state of mind he's in, Slasher, Bill, myself, you got the ears, man. If you need them, and we're here. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here for no less.
I know.
And
I mean,
technical difficulties tonight. And
At
it's like,
1 o'clock, at 1 o'clock in the morning,
I saw you
Rambling Canuck came on at 1 o'clock in the morning after having his chest tubes put in. He came on at 1 o'clock in the morning and helped me through. He helped me. Rambling Canuck helped me, and I've been trying to get people to help Rambling Canuck for the last couple of weeks. It's just.
Listen, I've been in a position that Canuck's about to be in, except mine was temporary. All right. It's not a fun ordeal. It takes a long fucking time. I feel for him. I hope he can get some help or get better in some way. Meaning, like if he can find a way to get a transplant or something. I'm praying for that man every single night, man.
I know, me too.
And it just shows what kind of strength he has if he's going to come up here and help you.
And same thing, right? I try to help you guys. I advertise. I do all that stuff for you guys because I expect Well, reciprocation. That's what society is.
Hmm. But Mr. CCTV, put all that aside, bro. Just put all that aside. Forget about YouTube. We're talking person now. People to
Well,
people.
yeah, personally,
We're
honestly,
here. We're
I
here for you.
when when I started the live stream, I just honestly, when I started, I just said, I need help. 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 I said it over and over and over again. And you guys showed up.
Listen, but I got to break down and do this. Listen, DJ, listen to me, okay? Uh, I've been insulin dependent diabetic since I was 11 years old, 37 years. Okay, there's not a day in my life that I have never thought about it. Okay, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
I don't
Um,
understand that kind of strength. I really don't. I mean, okay.
I can say one thing right now that gives you that strength, regardless of the situation. Okay, and that is your kids.
They are. They are fantastic. Digit 11 Derp the third. Digit 13. They're fantastic kids. I love them. I love them so much. I really do.
If that's the case, then you should fight as hard as you can to try and be there for your children.
I know. I know. I know. I just know I'm not going to be there. That's the
Well,
problem.
Well,
Look,
none of us
I
are.
was
Not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
You'll be there as long as you fucking take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
no. That's
You'll be there.
Slasher. You don't
don't self-destruct.
understand.
No, I do understand. I do understand. Things happened to me in 2017 where I should have actually died. Whether it was by my own hand or whether it was other circumstances, because there were quite a few other circumstances, and 2017 was fucking hell for me. And I didn't serve in a war. Yes, I know I wasn't having people shooting at me every day, but there were things that happened in that particular year. There were multiple different things that I could have or should have died, whether it was by my own hand or by an accident or a fucking brawl I got into. It was the last fist fight I ever got into. When someone's hit me in the side of the head wearing a fucking ring. It's like that particular year was a huge lesson for me. And I still think about it, and even the things that led up to everything before that, like the past. There's a lot of things in the past that lead up to other things at certain moments.
That is often the case. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, one of my best friends is a similar case to you. Right. Never served, but had a lot of bar fights, that kind of thing.
No, not even bar fights. No, I haven't been in.
Well, no, I understand, but high school fights, bar fights, whatever the case may be, leading up to. What is your situation, by the way?
My current situation?
Yeah.
Nothing. I do nothing.
Okay.
I can't work. I can't work. My back is so fucked up I can't work.
Okay.
And everything I used, all the work I used to do was all physical labor. And I'm not a big fucking dude either. And everything I did was physical labor.
No, one of my best friends has a heart condition, and he's not able to do that kind of hard work anymore. And as for me, my situation, I literally was. I know a lot of you guys have heard this before. I literally was a triathlete. I mean, I could run, I could swim, I could bicycle, I was literally a triathlete. I mean, I came in 19th out of 50 people, which is not a really great score, but the fact that I finished the race was pretty
Top half.
awesome, right?
Oh, but
you beat more than you beat more than half.
yeah, you did. You actually did organized sports, right?
I did, yeah, for
Yeah.
most of my life. As a matter of fact, I was an all-star basketball player in
Uh-huh.
junior high.
Did you ever do combat sport?
I learned combat skills that you don't really want to know. But yes,
But,
I-
but you didn't do any
he-
sport combat
Brawling
like
in the
any
street?
boxing or jujitsu or anything.
no,
Taekwondo, nothing like that?
I didn't do that. No, not
No,
until I
Slasher.
joined the army. No,
Slasher, he knows how to kill a person 7 different ways with his pinky.
I actually do without a knife. Yeah.
back alley brawls while guys are standing there with pistols $100 screaming ah.
You know, what's really funny about that is when you actually confront someone in a bar, they can look you in the eye and they can say, "Okay, fine, I'm gonna go."
But no, the thing though is you don't get into a fight in the bar. You wait till the motherfucker's outside. That's what you do. That's what you're supposed to do.
I don't
You don't
do
wanna-
any of that.
you
I'm
don't wanna
at the
ruin
bar
that.
to have fun.
I am too. I'm just saying.
What about when you're at a bar in downtown LA and a complete rando
Oh yeah,
approaches
if you
you,
get jumped, yes. If you get jumped,
just
that's
gets in
fine.
your face, and he's like, "What's your problem, motherfucker?" And I'm like, excuse me? I don't know what to do in that case. An
Well, I'm
angry
just
drunk.
saying, I'm just saying, like, you know,
You
like,
are allowed to defend yourself, even
Don't-
in LA.
don't get
I-
get into a fight inside the establishment. Is what I was just trying to say.
yeah, exactly. Take it outside.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
ruin the
Yeah, the atmosphere.
the skee ball
Yeah,
for everybody else. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
yeah.
What's your problem? What's your problem? I was like, man, I ain't got no problem. Let me buy you a drink. Come on.
There's just a couple
Exactly.
sitting. There's just a
And
couple sitting there.
I have bought multiple drinks for people like that. It's like, hey man, what are you drinking?
And then there's a couple there on the first date. Like, you got blood all over my chicken tenders.
There was
Fuck.
only
Oh, wow.
one time that I had to buy off a group of people, you know, one time, and he stood up and he bowed up on someone. The problem is, in my town, it's pretty much white bread for the most part, right? However, we've got this guy called Blackie Chan, and he is he's a black belt in 3 different martial arts, right? So you don't want to mess with Blackie Chan. You don't. You just don't, right? And this guy bowed up on Blackie Chan.
Oh wow.
And we all pulled Blackie Chan and we sat him down. And I stood up and I was like, "You really need to leave this bar right now." And his girlfriend stood up and said, "Well, we just bought beers and we need to get money for our beers." I was like, "Okay, here's $20. Go away." There's a bar down the street where you can get beer. Just don't come back into this bar, okay? I literally gave them $20 to walk away. I was like, "You really don't want to mess with us. You really don't." if we are putting Blackie Chan on a stool and saying, "Don't come near us," you need to walk away.
Meow, Moira.
Meow Moira.
I was wondering where my kitty was tonight.
We are
What's up,
allowed to
Moira?
call him Blackie Chan. He calls himself that. But it's
That's
only
funny
our
as hell. I
friends.
don't give a damn.
Yeah. It's only the friends who get to call him that. But seriously, I mean, if we're pulling someone off of another man and putting him on a stool, do you really think you should be bowing up on anyone else in the bar ever?
You can't teach people some things sometimes.
You really should just be walking away. If we're putting Blackie Chan on the stool, you need to walk away. You really need to walk away.
I won't ever walk into a bar by myself that I've never been to, and I usually went to places to where I knew the people, so I felt somewhat safe. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with people like that because I've seen bar fights. I've seen how they happen. They're not fun.
I, for the most part, go to karaoke bars, right? So I search on the internet and I go, okay, this is doing karaoke tonight. I'll go to that bar. And I go to karaoke because, for the most part, people are there to have fun and sing crazy songs and just be nuts, right?
Right.
There was this one time where I got up and I sang my song and I got back down and the guy was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Oh really? Okay, well, let me buy you a beer." He was like, "I want a shot." I was like, "Okay, here's a shot." I don't care. I'm not there to have a fight. I'm there to have fun.
I don't
Exactly.
understand why
my
anyone
songs.
would go out to a bar to have a fight anyway. That's just
Well, because you got those angry drunks. They can't help
I
it. They get the
know,
alcohol in them, and they just get worse.
They call it flexing their beer muscles. That's I don't get it though.
Yeah,
I've had to flex my beer muscles.
No, but not like
Not
get
on
more
purpose.
in defense.
Yeah, it was
Defense.
always in defense
saying in
of
defense.
somebody.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's been my entire life in defense of people. That's one of the reasons I'm so angry and sad. And I don't know. How the hell do you explain what my feelings are? How do I explain what my feelings are? I'm angry. I'm sad. I'm I don't
Resentful.
know. I feel like I wasted most of my life.
no.
No,
I feel
dude.
I feel like
Fuck
I'm
no.
I feel like I'm talking right now, Mr. CCDB. I feel like this is my explanation in life. So
Yeah, and you're a military veteran. I don't even see how you can say you've not accomplished or done anything. No, you
That's
didn't
what I'm
finish your
saying.
career, but still, look.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dude.
I didn't finish my career, but I did 18 years and I did 4 deployments. And yes, I did defend Muslims. I did fight against Muslims. I did all of that stuff, right? And now I come back to the United States. I'm retired. I don't have to work another day in my life. I really don't. But I have to
But
build my own wheelchair ramp. I have to, keep my friends from doing stupid shit. It just seems like everything's going to shit, and I can't stop it.
well, this is the way I've had to look at it. these past 2 or 3 years. And I've really had to really do this, and it makes me feel bad because I know there's really people out there that could use a hand. I try to live as much of a stress-free life as I possibly can. However I can. Most of the time, you guys know I'm fried. Come 7 o'clock at night. Okay, JJ's done. He's fried. Take him off the grill.
Fair enough.
But if I can't physically throw money at it, put my hands on it, some kind of words or something to make a difference, I don't worry about it. If there's something I cannot physically do, I do not worry about it.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. It takes practice. It takes patience. Oh my God, I've learned patience.
That's one of the things I'm having trouble with right now because I need to build my wheelchair ramp. I need to get it finished. It's been 2 years I've been building this goddamn ramp. And when I have the time, when I have the ability, I make the wheelchair ramp.
Do you know anybody nearby that can come help?
Unfortunately, they are not reliable.
Okay.
So,
Jedi feels like me. And he says they're not reliable.
Jedi Bill's like 5 miles away.
He was like me.
Jedi Bill is
he's the closest.
Away,
I know.
By the way, 7,000 feet above sea level. I don't need to take you to the emergency room, Jedi Bill.
No, you'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You'll be standing there like, Jedi, you do this. You do this now. You do this now. You get that done. You get that over there.
Yes, master. Yes, master.
And I go, okay,
Yes, master.
CCTV. Okay, we're doing this.
My renter, who lives upstairs, by the way, my renter actually has children and nephews who are able to do the work. Her father is a general contractor, so her children are able to do the work. Which is,
So what's their
I find
excuse, huh?
I find it really funny because when I say go ahead and paint these slats because they got to go on the side of the house, he's really, really careful with the paint, right? I was like, dude, the entire ramp is going to be painted green. Just fucking paint the goddamn slats, would you?
It ain't fucking hard. Take a roller. It's done. It's done. It ain't fucking hard.
No, that's the funny part is, one of the rails, the handrails, is against the house, and that's the slats that I want painted, right? And so it's getting into monsoon season, so around 2:00 every afternoon, it's going to start raining. So we need to do all this in the early morning, and 18, 19-year-olds, well, they don't really wake up that early in the morning,
Yeah, they don't respond too well to mornings.
But it actually worked out pretty well today. The slats on the far side of the wheelchair ramp got done today, so I'm pretty happy about that. Tomorrow we have to paint everything, which means I gotta make sure that my brother is allowed to, allow the dog through the back door to get into the yard to do his business. So I need to work out those details with my brother tomorrow. But yeah, that's you know, I actually have um, renters upstairs that pay me money to live in my house, so I'm good. It's just
I thought you were back home in your trailer.
no, 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 no. As a matter of fact, I'm considering renting out my trailer.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not sure who to rent it out to because, well, I did live in it for 3 years. But I do own a house. I own a house.
Okay.
And when Digital Eleven lived with me, he occupied upstairs and I occupied downstairs. It worked out just fine for the two of us. Now, Digital Eleven lives with his mom, and I am, well, I have my brother to take care of. God damn it. Yes, I have my brother to take care of. He's a Marine. He was NASA certified as a welder. Do you know what that means?
He can
Oh.
weld in space.
Dude could do anything that dealt with soldering, welding, anything, everything, all of the above. He worked for all of the major companies.
Is
All of
military a family thing?
No, not really. I mean, well, I guess technically yes.
Was your pops in the military?
My father had a clubbed foot when he was born, so he was not able to serve.
Okay.
But he would have if he were able to.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
My uncles, all of my uncles, did serve.
See, I knew a lot of people who were in the military, and then there was these types of people, like the wannabes, like the ones who could never get into the military, but like they studied everything military and like
Yeah.
actually acted like they were military. You know those types. I know you had them.
I've met a lot of those wannabes.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So okay, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't put the sergeant first class rockers and stripes up there just for show. I literally earned them.
Both my stepkids are former military. My stepdaughter was in the motor pool in the Army. My stepson was a helicopter mechanic in the Marine Corps.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And like I said, my brother was brilliant. I mean, he was absolutely the most brilliant person I've ever met, ever. And I'm talking about I've met a lot of people. My brother was more smarter than most everyone I've ever met, ever in my entire life. And then he had his stroke in November, and I went, oh, God damn it. Son of a bitch. I'm the smartest person in the family. What the hell just happened?
Talk about irony.
It is. And that's one of the reasons I'm feeling sorry for myself because, my big brother, he's 8 years older than I am. My big brother used to be the smartest man I've ever known. Now he can't figure out how to pay a bill. So I have to do all of that, and I have to pay all of my bills, and I have to deal with my mom's death. And now I just found out that my aunt has stage 4 cancer, and my uncle is going to be alone, and he has dementia. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I know.
No, you're okay, Mr. CGB. Let it
It
out.
builds up. It builds up. It does.
I am going to live with my uncle
Gets overwhelming,
until
man.
he dies.
It
I
gets.
know that.
Listen, it gets overwhelming, but you're still. You're still here. And you're still fucking breathing, right? You're
I
still
know.
talking right
That-
now. You're
that's
still
the
breathing.
whole
You're
point.
still talking right now.
That's the whole point. Is my aunt is going to die within a year. She has stage 4 cancer. It's already metastasized, so there's no surgery. There's nothing that anyone can do. So I know I'm going to be living with my uncle who has dementia for who the fuck knows how long. I don't know. 2, 3, 4 years? I don't know. That's where I'm going to be. Because I have to. Because I take care of my family. Because I took care of my dad when he died 20 years ago. I took care of my mom when she died 2 months ago. I have to take care of my family in fucking goddamn California
You're a good man, Mr. CCTV.
until they die or I die. I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, it
You're
happens.
entitled to be. I mean,
You're entitled to do that.
we live in a shit world, and it's a whole shit world sandwich, and we got to deal with the reality. And this is the shitty downside to reality.
Yeah.
We have to keep on
It's
going, man.
I'm sorry.
it's okay. No, you
I
have
don't-
no reason to apologize because
I'm just angry.
Oh,
That's
you're
all.
over-
Let it down,
overwhelmed.
man.
You're overwhelmed. You're
You
overwhelmed with shit, and it happens.
you
I'm
can't
dying.
keep it bottled up
Yeah,
You
because
guys know I'm dying. You know why I'm dying, right?
yeah,
I'm dying because I have multiple sclerosis. It's crawling up my spine. I literally cannot walk 3 blocks. But I'm going to take care of my family because I have to. Because no one else will. God damn it. What the fuck?
You're dealing with a lot. Your load's heavy, and you know.
I mean, seriously, I thought when my mom died a couple of months ago, I was like, oh, wow. You know, I love my mom. I'm really glad that I was able to spend 6 months with her. I really was. You know. And then, and now, you know, my brother, I have to take care of my brother. And now I have to take care of my uncle. My uncle took care of me. Now I have to take care of my uncle. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Hello, Moira Kitty.
Hello, Moira.
Now I have to take care of my uncle. I'm so angry. I'm so angry.
Oh.
Hello, Moira Kitty. You're still listening on speakers. That's fine. I'm just really angry. I'm angry because I have to be put in these positions, you know. When my grandfather died, I was there. When my grandmother died, I was there. When my dad died, I was there. When my mom died, I was there. Now I have to be there for my uncle who was there for me all through this time. I can't find the strength. I'm not sure I can find the strength to be strong enough to be the
All right.
guy who can take care of all of that. I
right,
don't
listen.
think I can be. I don't think
Listen.
I can be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, these same people that you're talking about wouldn't be able to handle what you're what you're thinking.
I know.
It's a double-edged sword. That's where you got to try to pull the good from the bad.
I know.
I live that kind of life every day. I have. It's not easy by any means, but from what you're saying right now, Mr. CCTV, you're a stronger man than you really know.
I'm not a strong
Yes.
man.
You're
It
still
doesn't feel
here.
like it. It doesn't feel like it, but
You're still here, and you're talking
Yes.
and breathing. You're still here,
Exactly.
bro. You're still here.
I know, but it hurts so much. It hurts so much.
I know.
Yes, it does, Mr. CCTV.
Like, you
But
know,
deal with your.
when my mom died, I was like, okay, thank God this year is fucking over. And then my aunt contacted me and she said, I have stage 4 cancer. I was like, God damn it! Because I know I'm going to be there when she dies. I'm going to be there for my uncle because he's not going to remember that she fucking died. He's not going to remember every fucking day. He's not going to remember that she died. I know what's happening. I know what's going to happen.
I had that issue with my mom.
I
She
just
kind of
don't-
lost touch with reality after Dad died.
I don't want
There's
to
a
do
couple of
it.
times I had to remind her when she would ask me what time Dad was coming home.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Mr. CCTV, I've been listening. I remember when you went up there, you got to spend that time with your mom. At least you got 6 months.
I did.
I got
And
I got
I got a year
week.
with my dad. So
Hey, I had a week. I had to
my,
sell
mom,
my
my mom died
I
in
had
her
to-
sleep. I didn't know it was her last day. I didn't even get to
I-
say goodbye.
Hey, Mr. CCTV, you want to know a bad July story for me? July 14th, 2000, my dad had what they didn't call a heart attack in our living room. And he had what they didn't call a heart attack in the hospital when they brought him there. And he died 3 days later in the hospital of what they didn't call a heart attack.
What do they call it?
Heart a failure or
Congestive heart failure?
they kept trying to call it that. It happened to him 3 fucking times. It happened July 14th, 2000. So that July is always a bad month for me because I think about that shit.
Today is my parents' wedding anniversary. 52nd.
And
Wow.
and I didn't I didn't know what to do that entire time that this happened.
no, I
And the doctor-
totally understand.
The
I
doctors told my mother that he should be home tonight. No, he had another heart attack. Sorry, heart attack.
Congestive heart failure.
Yep.
It's when the fluid sac around the heart gets too full.
It can affect the heart and the lungs, and it's because the possible stretching of the heart muscles
Yeah.
causes the valves not to open and close correctly.
Listen, my father was not Mr. Clean when it came to taking care of himself.
Sometimes it's just genetic.
Well, my father was also on methadone for longer than he was ever on heroin.
Oh,
No,
mercy.
yeah.
That didn't help.
No. And he was also diabetic, and he had a bunch of other things like piled upon.
Yeah.
And
all
I
the
think it was
etc.
like, yeah, it was like 1987 or 1986. It was. I was still in fucking Catholic school at that time. He ended up having a heart attack and double pneumonia in the same year, within the
Bruh.
same year, and he
The,
made it through. And he managed to make it through. I don't
The
know how he
reason-
did it, but hit
The
him in the
reason I'm going to
years
do
past.
a Christmas Day stream this year is because my dad died on Christmas Day, 2000, 2001. Yeah, 2001.
Oh.
So 20 years ago. The reason I'm going to do a Christmas Day stream is because, you know, it's been 20 years. I can do that. But again, that's 6 months from now, right? So
Yeah.
what I'm concentrating on is July 4th. I do the script reading with the script doctors in the morning, and then right after that, I'm gonna do the national anthem and the Armed Forces medley. I'll probably do a couple of that guy who does I Love This Bar. What's his name?
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
Toby
I'll
Keith.
do a couple of
I
Toby
love that.
Keith songs, a couple of Alan Jackson songs, a couple of hymns.
I like Alan Jackson.
You know, I probably will not have guests because a lot of people are going to do 4th of July streams. So I intend to keep it to like an hour, and I'll just
Yeah,
do a bunch of songs.
I'm doing 3 of them.
Yeah, so it's fine.
I won't be.
But you know, I got the script reading in the morning, and then I'll go live right afterwards and do, you know, songs and you know, patriotic stuff. Because
All right, well, as long as you're in good spirits, that's all
Yeah.
that fucking matters, man.
Or at least manageable. We'll settle for manageable. Spirits.
well, like I said, you know, I needed help tonight, and so I started a live stream, and you guys are here.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was like, just kind of meh. Like, I just wasn't
Well,
hoping today.
Really,
And then I heard you, and I was like, okay, I'm getting on.
it's not a joke. I really needed
No,
help
I didn't think
tonight.
it was a joke. No, I just didn't realize the severity of the situation. Started listening a little more. I'm like, ah, shit. Okay,
Well-
let me change shirts.
Yeah.
I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. And I hope everybody on here, if they think anybody, excuse me, let me rephrase that. If they think highly of anyone on this panel, I'm talking about everybody here, not just one person. Okay. Why in the hell would you even think about calling it a community if you don't look after one another?
That's
Yeah.
my problem with half of YouTube.
Yeah. That's
Why do you think I've been sticking with y'all?
Look,
Hey, Moira.
there's 6 people on the panel right now, right?
Yeah, but I don't even
Myself
know.
and 5 others. I know who my friends are.
Well, what's the community? I don't even know what the community is.
The
Every-
community is the
everyone-
ones that are basically like the cool
Everyone-
kids table, and we're not
everyone-
invited.
Yeah, I know what everyone keeps saying, and I know what it's meant to be.
But I know
it's
what it's not.
kind of not that, because communities always end up having infighting, and not even
And
just
That's the truth. That's the
And-
truth.
not
and
even
no-
we've
just
and no
experienced it several
in
times. We've experienced it several times. Of course, you know, in
Not
any
even-
community, you're going to have a fight here and there. But listen,
I'm saying
people
not
need
even
help.
not even just the YouTube sense, in an actual community, like living in a
Well,
community.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Slasher,
it always-
what
I can't go to my neighbor. My neighbor would just call me a drunk and push me on the ground.
See, he knows what I'm talking
I'm
about.
telling,
The fuck?
I'm telling you right now, Mr.
He
CCDV,
knows what
I
I'm
may be
talking
in Florida. I may be in fucking Florida. Bill may be in Arizona, but we're just a phone call away.
Yes, and if I were
You can't get no quicker than that.
if I were at that point, I would have called somebody. Yes, even my ex-wife. My ex-wife would have calmed me down.
That's cool.
No joke. No joke. My ex-wife really would have calmed me down. She really would have.
That's good. It's good to know y'all are cool like that.
So I do have people I can call at all
At least-
hours of the
At
night.
least your ex-wife is still alive. My ex-wife is gone. She was a diabetic, and she's no longer with us.
I'm sorry about that.
Sorry,
Joe,
man.
Bill.
Yeah, bro.
I really
You know,
am.
everybody keeps talking about all the same shit that I've got, and I'm still here. You know, I decide that I'm gonna go to bed in the morning, wake up in the afternoon, spend what time I got most of the time with some of you people. You know,
Right.
people I've known for a year or two. You know, and I can't imagine anything else.
You know,
Because
Thursday morning, I intended to do a chronic pain stream Thursday morning. I really did. And then I woke up, I was like, nah. So I canceled it. And now, what is it? Friday night, Saturday morning for a lot of people, right?
yeah,
Well, Saturday morning for most of us.
it's quarter after 3 right now.
And I needed help. I needed help. So Thursday morning was a wash, but Saturday morning is a go.
Now I'm gonna let something slip. Every time you see me on camera, you see me on a live stream. I don't care where it's at, what it's about. That's how I figured out that that's my cry for help. I need to be around people.
Yeah.
But if one person can attest to one thing I'm saying right now, and that's Slasher, okay? If I tell you I'm gonna do something, damn it, I'm gonna do my best to pull it off. I try to stand by my word. I try to stand by the people I care about. Whether you like it or not, whether you want me to or not, I'm a very loving, caring person. Until you push the wrong button, but then again, we're all that way.
Right, fair.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes
I'm
I
here
think
for
you're
one
too
reason.
nice to some of the people out there.
You know, I'm here for one reason right now. Okay, I didn't know why when I got here, but I know why now. Okay, my friend needed help. That's why I'm here. That's why Bill is here. That's why Slasher is here.
Thank you,
That's
DJ.
why Moira's here. You know, one of us needed help.
Nita would still be here, but her tablet died. So
Well, see, this
That's
is
fine.
also all right. Well, also I have to say, I feel very weird being here and being part of the fucking rah crowd. Being that this is probably only what like not even double-digit times I've talked to you, Mr. CCDV. Like on a
The
stream,
third time.
like
Yeah.
like on a stream together. I haven't talked to you that much, but I don't know. I ended up here with the therapy sessions.
Yeah.
And I
We
guess,
all need therapy, baby. We all need
I
therapy.
was somehow drawn to this.
No,
Well,
because we
because
all
the
need
title
Slasher.
is I want to know who. I want to know who.
Well, I'm chilling.
That's the title of the stream. I want to know who.
I'm chilling here.
Do what?
Yeah, but Slasher,
friends.
in your own way, you came on here because you got shit on your brain too. There's shit you got
Oh
to get
yeah,
out too.
absolutely.
We all need
That's
therapy.
why you're here, and that's what I've always called that y'all call YouTube. It's kind of like internet therapy.
It is.
So I'm not going
Again,
to stand here.
I
It's
needed
not my.
help. I am through my crisis now. I know who. Right? So I'm through my crisis. I'm done. I'm good. I'm good to go. I could go to sleep right now.
Well,
I'd sleep like a baby.
I'm just saying,
La-
good that you know,
But I want
because
to know,
you were
you know,
sounding very stressed
who
before, and that was
are we there for everyone? Are we there for everyone? Is
I
what
I
I'm
will try my
doing right
damnedest to
now.
be.
when
Oh
I'm
gosh,
awake.
my answer is I don't know. My answer sounds probably salty. Like I try to be there for those who are there for me.
When I'm awake, when I'm
Moira,
If
awake,
I
anybody's
totally
scoping
understand
out
that.
the
I
audience,
do.
wondering if it's them I'm talking about, nah, I'm just kidding. They're busy with their own shit. So no.
And
when
honestly,
I
I've never asked for money. I've asked you to buy my book.
Right.
Of
I mean,
course.
that's fair.
Yeah, fair enough, right?
Right, yeah.
It's like, you know, asking for people to buy tiki and stuff, right?
God bless.
Or I don't know, whatever
No merch, man. Look, I
the
got
merchandise,
Oh,
right?
I've got a Mary
okay.
Mayhem
I
shirt
got
on right
you.
now.
Hey,
I got
Rose
a
the
Phantoms.
Phantoms,
Like, where'd he
you're
go?
back,
Hi guys. Yeah.
He had a bad
dude.
connection.
Googly Eyes does not sleep much.
I don't sleep well. Like it's usually Slasher or Sith Lord who like pretty much stay on like off stream but like in here until I go to sleep.
You
Because,
are
like-
aware of why Jedi Bill and I are associates, right? Because when I am in insomniac cycle, I can't sleep. When I am in a somniac cycle, I can't wake up.
Wish I had that problem. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately,
Hi,
that is
JPs.
what it is. So, you know, either I cannot go to sleep or I cannot wake up. One or the other.
hello JP's.
The cats
What's
will
up,
make sure I
JPs?
fucking wake up. They'll be like, "We want to go out. It's like 6:30. We want out."
Yeah, exactly. And
Like,
my
you
brother
They
who
don't bother
lives
anyone
with
else but
me,
me. They'll wake me up. I'm like, "You dickhead
my
cat."
brother who lives with me actually asked me a couple of days ago, "Where have you been all weekend?" And I went, "Well, you know, I woke up around noon, took my pills, and got on the internet." And he said, "Oh, okay, yeah, no problem." Because he wakes up at noon every day. It's like 30 for him every day.
Oh,
But
you
he
know,
didn't see me in my recliner. He didn't see me working on the house. He didn't see me anywhere. So for the last couple of weeks, it's been, you know, wake up, get on the internet. But it is just what it is at this point.
all right, I gotta say this much though. We're having a fucked up sleep schedule where if you're awake at like 8 o'clock in the morning and you feel like you can't get to sleep, go to the supermarket.
Dude, I
You will
woke up
have-
at
like seven or 8 in the morning. Oh my god, you will have such free reign in the supermarket compared to
Yeah.
like if you go in the afternoon.
and I
Very
have to
unique.
say hello to JP's Tabernacle. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Eat something, JP's.
But seriously,
Even just a little bit.
Eat something.
Even just
seriously,
a little.
I woke up at 6:30 this morning, and I was like, "Oh God damn it! It's 6:30 this morning." So I went and saw what Loki was doing, Loki's Morning's Mischief, right? So I caught a half hour of that. And then I went to Home Depot and I bought the stuff that I needed for my wheelchair ramp. And I tried to do as much as I could. And then I got the tenants upstairs to help me out with what I needed to do.
I love
Oh
you.
my God.
One
Really?
thing, got it.
No joke!
Oh my god, that's fucking great. Oh
What's
my
up,
god.
Loki?
You,
Oh, brilliant.
you sneaky bastard.
What's up, Loki?
No joke! I did not intend for that to happen.
Oh, that's
Hey,
perfect.
you only need to say his name one time, and he shows up.
Love it. Oh, I want to try it.
Normally, you have to invoke a name 3 times.
That Loki's very mischievous.
All right, I want to test it on somebody. I'm trying to think. Who would I want to show up? Besides y'all, who do I like?
Let me think about that.
Darius.
I'm already here.
Darius Munchausen.
I think I have enough wrenches in the chat that I feel comfortable putting the link in the chat.
I'm waiting to see
What
if
do you-
Darius shows up because I said it. I'm watching my invisible
Well,
wall.
if you want Loki on here, I'll send it to him.
It's not just Loki, but JP's and everybody else.
Well, how many people can you have on here? Do you have the paid?
And
You're
yeah,
paying?
I've got the paid account, so I can have 10.
The gates have been open.
Oh shit!
Oh, biscuits.
The gates is hell.
It's just wild, you know. I didn't expect this.
That was cute.
All right, I'm.
All right, I'm kind of
enter.
disappointed in
Is
Darius
anyone
now, 'cause I was hoping he'd pop up.
is anyone worried about trolls at this point?
I'm
I
always.
know they
worried.
got me so on edge. I haven't streamed in ages.
Oh,
I know, right? That's,
you-
They took-
that's
they took-
one of
they
the
seem to
reasons
take
I've been
particular
freaking
interest
out.
in
wait. You're inviting trolls?
No. He's wondering if
Oh
it's safe.
no!
to
Wait,
use the link.
saying is he
No.
inviting trolls? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just dropped the link. So
Cool.
On the bright side, they can't get up unless you add them to the panel.
that is true.
So
Yeah.
if they decide to swamp at the bottom,
Oh,
you can
I
pick
know.
them from the studio.
Oh, I know. He said. I know when he
Again,
came up.
I
Mr.
think I have enough
CCTV.
troll. Or,
Mr.
I think I have enough
CCTV.
wrenches that I don't have to worry about trolls.
I'd have to get my phone.
I'm
and
not
do
a
it
wrench.
and shit, but-
Oh wait, Mr. CCTV. I remember last time you came on my stream, you were saying that you invited a certain person onto your
I did, yes.
And
The
you were
triangle
apologizing
motherfucker,
for it.
yeah.
so. Oh, did you? Okay.
What's up, Stone
You
Loki?
think you sons of bitches are the only ones with
I thought that
insomnia?
was it.
Yeah, Loki.
No.
No, Stone Loki, I needed help tonight. And so, thank you.
What the hell's
I needed-
going on, man?
I needed help tonight because I was feeling sorry for myself.
And that's totally okay.
Yeah, I was not doing well tonight. So,
Yeah.
He
thank
about
you.
he about broke.
Oh,
I
brother.
did. I did. Seriously,
Mr.
just
CD
about
got
break.
hit by a Mack truck tonight, or like hit him like a Mack.
No, life hit me with a ton of bricks. Yeah, my aunt has stage 4 cancer, and
Mm.
my mom just died, and all that stuff. You know, it's just it's a sucky year for me.
Dude,
All right?
you know,
lot.
with everything, you know, with people in our lives, people that we know, our friends, Bird, Canuck, everything that, I mean, dude, Doom passing, it's fucking one thing after another. Fucking
I
COVID.
know.
It's all of it, man. It's
And,
all just
you know,
crazy.
I am not physically dying, right? I've got a few years in me somewhere, I'm sure, right? But Canuck came on and boosted me up. Canuck,
Yeah.
Canuck came on and boosted me up. I was like, oh man, you
Does
know,
that mean he's feeling better?
my life is not as bad as that.
I think I would have phrased that a little different, but fair enough.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I would phrase that a little different either. Also,
You know, I talked to Dega Thursday morning after my morning show on Thursday, and he was not on Thursday night like normal, and he's making me feel better, and he's in the position he's in, and I know exactly what you mean, man.
Yeah,
We all
I
are.
mean, I've got
We all
multiple
are.
sclerosis climbing up my spine. It's going to hit my brain. I don't know when, but it will. I just don't know when. So I'm going to turn into a gibbering idiot. But I'm taking care of my brother. And now I'm going to be taking care of my uncle when my aunt dies of stage 4 fucking cancer. You know, what the hell is my life that I can still come on and go, I need help, everybody. And I've got 7 people coming up and going,
Exactly. You've got
it's
7
fine.
people here.
You got it, man. You got this.
Because you've got 7 people here. That's why. You've got
You've
7
the
people
support.
here.
You have the support group I didn't have when I needed it.
I mean, 6 people. I mean, yeah, including yourself. 7.
Don't forget, guys. Nina was the first one to show up here tonight.
Nina
But
was
I'm
the
saying
first
you've had people
Yes.
here too. Yes, exactly. And look, there's a cat behind Jedi Bill right now. So
20,000 views.
Viral kitty.
that cat is
Uh,
that cat's
That
chilling
cat-
too right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's
There
like,
you go.
that cat's like, I don't give a shit.
But no, that cat's here right now. That's all.
No, that
matters.
cat's looking at
That
cat's
cat.
looking
That
at
cat
Mr.
is
CG.
just. That cat is back up.
No, that cat's looking at Mr. CCGV like, motherfucker, you better not. I'll fuck you up.
That cat does look like he's staring him down.
Yeah, like it's like almost like a
Hi,
guard.
Kai.
Look, and there's Kai.
Hey, Kai, what's up?
What's up,
brother?
Kai?
God.
We're having a therapy session, baby.
The cat's almost looking like a
It is a
gargoyle
therapy
right now.
session, yeah. Normally I do my therapy sessions on Thursday mornings.
Tuesdays.
But I needed
Friday.
help tonight.
I'm a
and
Friday.
Everyone
Friday.
here is helping me tonight. So thank you very much,
Well-
everybody. It's been fantastic.
Like I said, Mr. CCGV, we all have our problems. You know, I have my own that, you know, I talk about very seldomly because, you know, hey, it's just another part of life. But, you know, when someone needs help, regardless if the person knows that they need help or not, the fact, you know, Loki didn't have to be here. Bill didn't have to be here. Slasher
Yeah.
didn't have to be. None of us
Again,
had to be here.
and
And here we are.
I do want to mention the suicide hotline. The
Absolutely.
VA. I want to mention that. Honestly, I really do, because I've called it twice. No joke. This is the first time I've gone online and said I need help, versus calling the suicide hotline. So I really do appreciate all of you. I really do.
Well,
No
we can only
joke.
promise you one
And-
thing: we'll be funnier. We're absolutely funny.
That is true. That is true.
Oh, I don't know if this is supposed to be funny or not.
No,
Hey, they say
no.
laughter is good medicine, babe.
It is. It is.
Is it? I don't know, but I'm confused. It's going left and right. So,
Do I have a wrench? I have no idea. I have to go check.
twist and turn.
Slasher.
I don't know.
Slasher.
And here's Kai. Look at that. He's
Oh shit! The Mohawk man is back.
What's up, Kai?
the Mohawk man is
Trouble,
there.
trouble is here.
What's up, Kai?
Dude, what did I miss that you're feeling sad and I wasn't here? What the fuck happened? Started 2 hours ago?
I did not have a
No
wrench.
joke. Look,
Neither do I.
there's
I was
a
gonna
lot
drop
of-
a link.
There's a lot of circumstances that have been going on in my life, right?
Hi, Captain MKB.
I lost my mom, right, a couple months ago. And my
I'm
brother had a stroke a few months prior to that. And so I'm taking care of my brother and taking care of my mom. And I have multiple sclerosis, which is climbing up my spine and is going to hit my brain pretty soon. Right? So I felt bad. I really felt bad tonight. And so the last time that happened, I just, I thought I was feeling bad for myself, so I called the suicide hotline, the VA suicide hotline, a few times, twice, and they got me in contact with a counselor who I've been talking to twice a month for the last 8 months. But tonight I just really felt bad. I felt bad, like I wanted to just end all this shit. I just wanted to get it all over with. And so
Now you're
I
stuck
started
with
a
us.
live stream because
Yeah, no shit.
I needed people to talk to. And
All right, man.
Nina Green was the
Well-
first person who came up, and Slasher was there.
Well, I'll send Captain MKG the link. Okay.
All right.
Can I get a wrench so I can drop a link?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'll send it to him on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, the link is in the chat too.
Oh,
Yeah, you
it
can
is?
scroll up.
CCTV.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Moira.
There's a website I used to use. Like 24 hours a day, there's somebody that you can chat with if you're having some kind of like emotional crisis.
Yeah.
So I need a wrench so I can drop the link for that.
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
Mr.
so-
CCTV, I just sent you a PM on Twitter. If you ever need, someone to talk to, that's a good resource right there. In your Twitter DMs. But yeah, so I realized there was something going on, so I wanted to jump in and say hi and catch up and see what's going on, if I could be of any help at all, etc.
I appreciate that. I'm trying to figure out how to. I believe
I click on
last
my
time-
picture.
Hang on. Mr. CCTV, if you don't have it open, you need to have the YouTube chat open.
Oh, I have to have the YouTube open.
Yeah. Sorry, I probably should have
Oh,
said that.
no
Sorry
kidding.
about that.
Make sure it's muted or you'll echo.
Okay, view
Well, I think we'll
YouTube.
survive it.
Right?
Okay. You need to find her name in the chat.
Oh
hit
God!
3 dots
Now I
beside
gotta
it.
mute it because everybody's talking all at once.
I'll mute myself.
No
Oh, yeah.
worries. I got it. I
So-
got it. Okay.
In terms of new developments and stuff, like, hey Moira, I remember you mentioned that you like tattoos and stuff, and look it, I got my first one last week.
What is
That
it?
is moderator. There you go.
This way. It's my guild's logo. So
There it goes.
It's
Sweet.
like kind of a voodoo skull, but this right here is a D, and then essentially the rest of the name of our guild would be here and the rest of it. So the logo starts it off, and then it's the rest of the name. But
It's
yeah,
cool, man.
like
That's
5
a
of
lot
us
of
on
black,
it.
man.
Sound.
Whoa,
Yeah,
bro.
Dave G
Dave G
Sound is
Sound.
joining
Black
us.
matters.
Dave G Sound. How many of you, by show of hands, how many of you are veterans?
I can't really raise my hand.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
standing
There you go.
I'll raise my hand. I can say
No, I
raised my
know.
hand.
Stone Loki. And honestly, I appreciate your service. I really do.
2 years,
Yeah.
man. It wasn't nothing compared to what you did. I don't even consider that.
I
I
know,
don't even
but
consider it.
Still, you volunteered, man. You know,
You right?
it's like 1%
Volunteers,
of the
you probably
populace
told
volunteers, right?
You know,
Yeah.
since you're talking about this, I don't ever talk about this, but I got out 6 months before 9/11, and it was a choice. I could have mopped floors. They mop all the squadron I was a part of, and they said, "Look, you've got high blood sugar. We can get you out on the medical as diabetic, or you can mop floors for the next 2 years and then get out." And I said, "Okay, I'll go out on a medical." And 6 months later, 9/11 happened, and the first thing I wanted to do was sign back up, and that wasn't going to happen.
Well,
And dude, it tore me up.
They
It
would not
fucking,
let you do much more than that anyway.
it tore me up, man. It fucked me up and tore me up, and I was fucking pissed, and I was angry, and I felt
dude.
like I had made the worst choice of my life by getting out, and I could have stayed in. And dude, I fucking hated myself for a long
They
time.
wouldn't have been able to
Totally
send you
understand,
overseas to
man.
do anything
I
anyway.
really do.
I know.
So don't feel bad.
I did though. At the time, I did. I know it was the
Oh.
right choice now, but at the time, I was pissed. I was so
I did.
angry.
I did 5 years prior to 9/11, right? I did 5 years. And then I got out. I was taking care of my dad, and 9/11 happened. So, what did I do? Well, I joined the army, of course. That's, you know, I was a specialist, right? E4 in the army, and my dad died on Christmas Day, 2001, right? So, my commanding officer said, well, you know what? I'm going to give you a 3-day pass. I was like,
Barrett,
you suck.
3-day pass. Really? Oh, Lord.
That was mighty nice of him.
That was mighty nice of him, right?
It sounded like you could barely spare it. Jeez, he could at least given you a week.
Oh, hey, Commander, my dad died. Oh, here's a 3-day pass. Oh, thank you, Commander. Golly, that's nice.
Oh, Murray.
How am I gonna fit a week's worth of drinking into 3 days, Commander? I'm sure you'll figure it out. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Not
once you
gonna
get
help
out,
with sticker.
once you start, don't stop.
Oh,
My
don't give him that advice. Don't give him that advice.
You know
It's like
what's
a Pringles
funny?
bottle.
My
It's like a
uncle,
bottle of
who
Pringles pop.
I have to move back to California for.
Oh,
Oh,
even
God.
worse. California?
God, brother, no.
I'm in California, dicks.
He is.
You're the exception. Shut up.
My uncle.
Well, you and the other guy right there. I think.
I'm more common than you realize.
I'm in California too.
That's why I
my
said
uncle,
you and the other guy.
who is
I
there
am so sorry.
and has dementia, and I have to take care of him, is 40 years sober.
Nice.
40
What part of California?
years, and I have to go take care of him, which means I need to be sober.
You just need to drink carefully.
I'm really not looking forward to it.
You
Yeah,
might
it's
want to
called-
wean. You might want to wean down a bit. You don't want to get the DTs.
You
I
need
have
to go
been
back to
doing
your
so,
eight.
actually. I have been doing so. I've been going weeks without drinking.
Very good.
I was gonna say you could have a mini fridge in your room, and then you're good. Mini fridge.
You know,
Well,
that's actually a
lock on
pretty
the
good
fridge.
idea.
Put a lock on.
Lock on the fridge. Yes.
No,
Good to
my
go.
uncle, even in his dementia, he is aware that he is the commander of the VFW at the post right outside of what's that national park in California? Yosemite.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
I bet
so
there's a lot of national parks out that direction. I wasn't sure.
I really don't have to worry about my uncle drinking. Although, honestly, I'm curious to see what he looks like when he's drinking because I've never seen him when he's drinking. I'm only
That
44.
might not be good, especially on whatever medication he might
I'm
be on. That might
only
be bad.
44, and he's been sober for 40 years. So I'm curious.
If he's on medication, I wouldn't advise it.
I wouldn't advise it either. Yeah.
I don't know if Kai is high or if he's giving one of us a seductive look. I can't figure it out.
No, I'm watching. I'm reading out.
Because he's kind of like,
you.
and I'm trying to figure out like who's he doing that at.
I think Kai wants me to take off my shirt, but
Yeah,
my camera is broken.
Hey, I
so
just want to
I don't
mention
know.
that. I just want to mention that I think that
Kai, you having some trouble?
there
down
comes
there?
a point at which quality of life gets to a point where substance usage to try to alleviate suffering is not as much of an issue as like the shitty circumstances themselves. So even though I don't say drink yourself to death, but I say go ahead and go ahead and relax however much you need to, however you need to, because especially if you're cursed with an uncurable or at least a very difficult to cure chronic condition, quality of life becomes a serious challenge. And honestly, I believe that like whatever you can use to alleviate your suffering, just go for it. That's my 2 cents.
Drink
Okay.
yourself to life.
So I figured out
Yeah, exactly.
how to
L'chaim to life.
I figured out how to get to YouTube from StreamYard, but I can't figure out how to get back to StreamYard.
It should be the tab. Look at your tabs. It should say
Yeah,
stream.
Well, that's
Just don't
what I
hit the
thought I
X.
was doing. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it.
There's a red
Okay.
dot. There's a red dot.
I was
next to
like,
the StreamYard.
What?
Well, I don't know. Okay. There you go. I'm back on StreamYard and I'm on YouTube.
Well, I do have some
and
suggestions if the VA doesn't drug test you. I have some suggestions when we stream in.
I am I'm allergic to weed.
Nope.
Okay.
Something completely different.
Boy, I'll be bringing out some mushrooms and some tea and all kinds of shit.
So
Just
Loki,
wait.
have you become a mind reader?
I knew what you were going to say, my dear. I knew what you were going to say.
There is a lot of science that backs up that it helps rebuild the neural pathways in the synapse, helping the brain communicate with other parts of the brain better.
Yo. Who's going to Vegas in August for the meetup?
I'm too poor.
I
I'm
totally
going.
want
I'm
to go.
going to the Rio. The
You're
Rio
talking to
is
a bunch
the
of-
cheapest place I could find. It was so cheap. Like the Rio
Bruh.
is where I'm going.
Bro, I survive on less than $800 a month. I ain't going nowhere.
I turned my monetization off because it's bullshit and YouTube keeps robbing me, so I just turned it off. I even declared it on Twitter so people wouldn't think I lost it. I turned it off. It's
I will not be discussing whether I will be in Vegas in August or not be in Vegas in August.
I'm too poor. Y'all just live stream from there and let me on the panel. I can be with y'all in spirit.
Well, if I have the pleasure of meeting you in August, that'd be awesome. So if not, then
Why doesn't anybody ever meet up in
I'm
Oklahoma?
learning how to
It's
use
cheaper
the
anyway.
I'm all learning how to use the internet and stuff. Apparently, I gotta put my mouse up to the top of the bar to get the tabs down. I did not know that.
How long have you
But-
been using the computer?
Like 20 years, whatever.
I just can't.
Seriously, I'm not joking.
You got any Windows 95 going on in there? No.
I set up this computer with two screens, right? So I got the screen with the StreamYard up on one screen, and then everything else on the other screen. And I have no idea why it switched over to a full screen without the tabs at the top. I don't understand.
You
Oh,
hit
so
a
you're
button.
full screen? Yeah.
You hit
And,
the square. You must have hit the square.
Yeah,
What-
the
what
lower
you
right
can
hand
find
corner.
the ESC button.
Obviously.
Find the escape button.
Well, I've got the escape button right there,
Hold on,
but
hold on, hold on.
it
hold on,
doesn't
hold on.
do anything.
Hey, if your screen is zoomed, look in the far lower
No,
right
it's
hand
all right.
corner.
I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured it out. So
Okay.
I've got YouTube on one screen and
Okay.
StreamYard on the other screen, so I'm good.
This damn logo is killing me over here.
What, you don't like the STFU?
It's kind of in my look. It's over my face.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah.
Because Mrs. CCDB didn't
Change the layout.
You didn't
Pick the next
Sorry,
layout.
I really like Larry Correa, okay? I love Larry Correa.
Hey,
So,
Mr. CCDV, change your layout to the one
No.
next to the one you're picked,
Yeah, you need
okay,
to go to.
fine.
please.
How
I'm-
do you
I'm
do
sitting-
that? Is it
Okay, look
Go to-
underneath
go
the
to
screen
banners?
window.
Just
Yeah.
switch Slasher for Sith Lord because Slasher's
have-
not even using his camera.
No, you have everyone looking like baseball cards. You have to make everyone look like Hollywood squares.
no?
Okay,
That's not
the
right.
one next to it.
Moira.
Pick the two smaller rectangles next
Too
to one another.
smaller.
Pillows under you. Get a little higher.
Next to
Get a
one
little
another.
bit- elevate yourself a bit, Moira. You're too
Sure.
low. Drop your camera.
I was better for
You know
this
what?
thing.
Let me just move you. There you go.
It's not
Slasher
hard, man.
McSplitter. Slasher
You see the-
Splitter doesn't mind being with
Well, I'm sitting here trying to be all lazy and shit, trying to keep out
Special
underneath
Task
the damn
Force
brand. You know?
Unicorn. Everybody knows that unicorns don't exist.
Not in the living world, no. I dream about unicorns quite a bit, yeah. Usually it's with a beautiful blonde right on the back of one of them, but you know, hey, that's just
Fair
my
enough.
purpose.
I agree. Unicorns do exist.
What's fun is the unicorn gene, like genetically throughout all species, it evolved into like how horses have like a mane and how humans have like a mohawk. It's the same thing. It's all the same genetics.
Are you trying to tell me somewhere, some way, someone fucked a horse and we're doing genetics now?
What?
Wow.
I'm blaming Loki for it.
Don't blame me.
No, it's got some.
It's not my fault.
I know. I've heard about that.
But you got
I've
the
heard about the
hashtag
mythology
blame Loki.
thing, so I'm blaming Loki.
I don't know anything
Moira.
about a horse named Sleipnir. I take no responsibility whatsoever for a horse named Sleipnir.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll
Moira.
give you the world snake. Yeah, you can have that.
What's my name?
Copy.
Isn't
I don't know why that fucked with me so bad. Hold on.
Hashtag blame Loki. Yes.
Look, JJ, I moved you and you switched to your avatar. Seriously?
I'm kind of blushing at the moment. Give me a second.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, because yeah.
Well, technically, it's not legal in every state. It is legal in Arizona, mind you. Which is how I know I'm allergic to it.
I don't give a fuck if it's only medically legal here. I don't give a fuck. I'll call my boy up. Hey, can I get some?
so?
Okay.
On that note,
Yeah,
Nah.
damn right. Damn right.
And Kai. Thank you, Kai.
Smoke 'em
Seriously,
if you got 'em.
everybody. Thank you so much. I really needed this. I really did.
You're welcome.
No thanks
No,
needed, my friend.
I'm
It's my
not-
pleasure.
I'm really not joking about this though, because you know, there are people out there who cry for help and they're literally just crying wolf, right?
Right.
But when I cry for help, I'm literally crying for help. I need help in that
But-
moment. and you guys are there, and I'm
Mr.
so happy.
CCEV.
I'm so happy for you guys. I really am.
Remember when I said earlier about living as much of a stress-free life as I can?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if there's nothing I can do about it, I ain't gonna worry about it. At least I can come up here and talk to. I know the friend the friend word flies too loosely in communities. But I
Yeah.
do consider you a friend of mine. That's why I'm here. Hopefully, I could help you with whatever. Just like all of us. Just like all of us, we would not be here if we didn't think we could make a difference.
I would hope so. Yeah. Right?
Even
All
Bill.
of us are here. I bought Kai's book. Kai bought my book. You know, I expect everyone to help everyone in the community, right? And, and so when I cried for help, people were there. Nina was the first one there. Nina Green was the first one there. Thank you,
Well,
Nina.
Yeah, she her tablet died. That's why she's not with us right now.
No, I understand. I get that. Yeah. But yes, absolutely. It's not what I want. It's what we need as a community. Now, I needed help, and you guys are here. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Because I really needed help tonight. And you guys can tell that I'm not slurring right now. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk because I need help. I'm sober and I need help. That's one of the problems that a lot of us who need help. I don't want to say veterans. A lot of us who need help contend with, right? Because we self-medicate a lot. We do. I'm in constant chronic pain. Constant. It's so painful that I can barely get up in the morning and make coffee. It is so painful, right? But I can still walk, and I can still go to the grocery store and get, you know, celery and carrots and onions and things that I need to make food for the week, right? But it hurts so much, which is why I try to do chronic pain streams on Thursdays, and I have not been doing that lately, and I apologize to everybody in the community for that, because those of us with chronic pain need it. And I needed it tonight. And you guys were there for me. Thank you.
Yeah. Rock on. What we do for each other, man.
You know,
You're muted, baby.
I wasn't exaggerating earlier when I said, you know, you look around and there's all this shit going on, and there's people in pain, there's people medically ill, there are people that might be dying, there are people that are dying, and it's all around us. And for some people that can be so overwhelming, and for some people they just want to help, they just want to lend a hand, they want to be there for somebody. And the fact that people around us can do that sometimes that makes all the difference, man.
Yeah, and that's really all I needed tonight. And what I got was Nita Green, Jedi Bill, JJ. I got Rambling Canuck. I got Stone Loki, Roans with Phantoms, Slasher McSplitter. I mean, this is a huge community. You know, someone cries out for help, and there's help. It's amazing to me. It is amazing because I've lost again, I know I've said this before, and I said it on Memorial Day. I'll probably again say it Sunday on 4th of July. I lost more friends after we got back than I lost over there. I lost more friends after I got back than I lost over there. So, as far as I'm concerned, you guys are my support. You're my help. You're my friends. And I thank you so much for that. I really do.
You're welcome,
If-
brother.
if
With a
my
little help
friends-
from our friends.
If my friends had people like you back in 2003 and 2005, I honestly don't think that the suicide rates for the Army would have been as high as they were then. I really don't think they would have been.
See, all my friends in 2000, what did you say, 2005? Yeah, they were all drug addicts.
2003, 2005,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were all drug addicts. They weren't soldiers or although no, I did have friends that were soldiers. Yeah, I had friends that were soldiers. They were like, yeah, I could do coke for the weekend on leave. Only my sister for 3 days.
I was in high school or fresh out at the time, so I was not
Don't make me feel old. Stop.
to anyone.
It's fine.
I couldn't help
It's
anyone at the
fine.
time.
I understand.
Even
Yeah.
if I had known people, like they would have been like, "That's a fucking stupid kid, man. Like he doesn't know shit."
Nah, this dude was old. This dude was older than me, and he was in the Marines. He's coming back here every weekend doing coke. Like whatever he gets leave, he's coming back here doing coke.
Wow.
It won't say in my system. I was like, oh,
Dude,
yay,
I
thank you,
still-
military. I was like, yay, thank you, military.
I still have friends who graduated in 2005. It was really, really weird for me to have
Well,
new troops show up that graduated 20 years after I did.
Mr.
That-
CCTV,
That was weird for me.
Mr. CCTV, I won't ask what your age is. Just what is the first number of your age bracket?
Oh no, I'm 44. You
Okay,
can ask me.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries.
Are you're 2 years older?
Yeah, no, when I had troops that were, well, babies when I was a recruit, right? That was weird for me. That's all it was. It's just weird, it's cognitive dissonance. You just got to get used to it. And so that's what I did. I got used to it. And I learned how to deal with troops that were younger than me. Sending them.
Called babysitting.
Of course you did, brother.
Yeah.
There's always a sergeant. There's always a sergeant in a unit that's seen fucking everything,
Yeah.
and that half the fucking unit's afraid of. And that's you, Mr. CCTV.
Teaching them how to be troops was the hardest part. You guys know me. I want to be funny. I want to be happy-go-lucky funny, right? But if you put me on the spot, I can be the drill sergeant. I don't want to be that guy. I don't. I really don't. I want to be the funny, happy-go-lucky guy,
brother. It's
that
the
you
ones,
guys know me as.
It's the ones that do want to be that guy that are the problem.
They do tend to be the problem, yeah. They do, actually. No, I don't want to be that guy. I'm happy being the happy-go-lucky guy.
And
I-
that what makes you the right guy.
I just happen to have a bad night tonight. That's all.
We all
And-
do.
and- yeah, we all do. It is. It
don't
is
feel
good that you
bad.
got it out because it's not good for you to keep it in.
No, and that's one of the things that I really want to put out there for everybody, for all, veterans or just civilians. Veterans are not the only ones who get PTSD.
I know.
And so there are numbers you can call. Now, mind you, I did stay on the phone with support personnel from the Veterans Crisis Hotline for about an hour, and then I started feeling better. I hung up with her and called a friend of mine. So, the Veterans Crisis Hotlines or the suicide hotlines are there. If you don't actually want to do what you think you should do, right? Like, my chef's knife is in the kitchen. I can cut my veins easily.
Bruh.
Okay.
Bruh.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I could.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
You don't, no, that's not going to help your audience.
Even thinking about that kind of thing is counterproductive to.
But also, you don't have to go into any further of what you were actually thinking. And
Right. I don't want to go into detail with that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Mr.
Please
CCTV, I can relate though. I just want to let you know that I don't blame you for going through the thought process of like the different ways.
Right.
I mean, I agree with everyone here that it can be a toxic and dangerous thing to do, but at the same time, I
Right.
totally don't blame you. Basically, I'm trying to say that it can actually almost be cathartic to go over the thought process. I mean, I for one, if you feel like you need to talk about the thought process that you go through, I'm open for listening because, I've been there myself, and I can actually imagine it being really cathartic to talk about it. So I don't blame you a bit.
It's
Certain
called
details probably should not be
ideation.
aired on YouTube.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Mario.
Yeah, we don't blame you for the way you feel. It's just that
We don't
that
want
can get your
to.
channel in
We
trouble.
don't want to give people the idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
again, suicidal ideation is what it is called, and there are numerous ways of ideation that you can think of.
All right. Can I tell you this?
Ooh.
Don't waste your 44 years of existence.
Right.
That's the best I can tell you.
Well, that is why I reached out for help tonight.
You
That
made it.
is the-
You made it. 44
honestly,
years.
I reached out for help tonight, and people showed up. So I'm really happy about this. I really
I'm
am.
happy you're happy.
I'm glad you're doing better, man.
Honestly, I thought when I started the live stream, I would be by myself for an hour and then, crawl into bed and hope for the best for tomorrow.
To be fair,
and
if that ever does happen, it's probably YouTube's fault for not sending out notifications. To be fair.
fair enough. Yeah.
So if
But
you
the
ever
link
think
on-
people have abandoned you, it's probably because YouTube sucks.
But the link we
But-
Yeah, you know, at any time, at least one of us is going to come by.
Again,
someone's gonna be awake.
and Nina, like I said, Nina Green was the first person to show up. So
Well, I would have been there sooner, but I had my own
I
little
know,
problem.
Jedi Bill.
I was even trying to
Same
set
here.
up another stream, but you beat me to it. So.
Well, I was
hanging out in the chat. I didn't realize how serious the situation is, so I kind of started listening more. I'm like, oh, shit.
I was really hoping that Jedi Bill was able to get the stream running. I really was, because I was hoping that I could just jump on and make fun of the horror movie, because I hate horror movies,
We'll do it
and
again. Don't worry.
you know, I really do. I hate horror movies. I think they're stupid.
I think they're.
Some of them freak me out. I just can't.
I think they're hit and miss.
I don't like dramas because, you know, they hit too close to home, and there's enough drama in real life. Why would I want to subject myself to watching more drama on screen? Give me adventure and fantasy.
Sometimes, depending on the drama, it might make you feel like you're not alone.
I would also say
I did see that Jedi Bill was being bombed. What do you call that? Bombed or something
Oh, I
like
hate
that?
those things. Those things.
Oh, yeah.
Like 3-4
He got
times.
raided.
Yeah, Jedi Bill got raided.
You did? Oh, you were tonight's victim, Jedi Bill?
I don't know. It was so quick. It happened in the.
Your name came up on the roulette wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come after me like 3 or 4 times. After a certain time at night, I don't even want to stream. I haven't streamed in like a week or so.
Right, and so
Like, I just can't. I just don't. I mean, I didn't have a problem the last time, but it's like I'm just.
what I thought
lurkers
was
come out at
going
night.
to happen. What I thought was going to happen was I was going to get bombed, and I would just rage out on whoever came on.
Oh, so you were just gonna turn this into the Jerry Springer show?
I really was, yeah.
Oh my lord!
I'd buy that for $1.
But it turns out that Nina was the first one on, and I was like, okay, I really need help tonight, because I was gonna punch the monitor.
But you didn't.
I did not. Yeah.
Well, at least he's got a spare monitor.
And if you're gonna do it, wear a boxing glove.
Yeah, you want constant charge in your hand.
I don't mind the scars on my knuckles. I mind the scars on my bank account when I have to replace the monitor.
Right.
Yeah, it hurts the wallet. It hurts the wallet. That's for sure.
That's what I don't get, man. I see these videos, man. These kids and guys, they're sitting there playing a game. They get so mad, throw the controller at the TV. I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? Really?
Honestly, when I was playing, what was it, Mario Brothers, right, on NES?
Oh,
right. I failed at killing the guy,
Koopa?
Koopa, yeah, Bowser, whatever, right? And I twisted the controller, and I tore it in half.
Oh shit!
And I realized
Yes.
I should never play video games again, and I have not.
It's fucking hard to do with a goddamn NES controller too.
It
They're
is
like
hard
bricks.
to do. Yeah, I did.
So
I twisted it
what I
in
what
half.
I would actually do is, because I have my NES on the floor, so I would end up punting that shit sometimes. With the game in it, and then all of a sudden, like the lid is broke on it, and the games can't play. I'm like, oh, what the fuck did I do?
So I did actually have to pay for a new remote control, which was fine. I broke it. I mean, I literally twisted it in half. I get it. I gotta pay for that. I got that. I did that. I mowed 6 lawns to pay for that remote.
Damn.
Wow.
We talking California lawn or like Kansas lawn?
Wow, it was a trailer park lawn, but yeah, same thing.
I guess it also depends on what they're gonna pay you per lawn, right?
You are aware that most people who live in a trailer park are not trash.
I'm just saying, like, it depends on what you get paid what amount of lawn you're gonna cut. It was the same thing with snow around here. Like, all right,
Yeah, I know. $5 a lawn,
Yeah,
and I had to trim the trees and get rid of all the trash. Yes, I
we used to have
know.
this shit around here when we were teenagers, where every time there was a snowstorm, we would go around with shovels and knock on people's doors. Like, you want us to shovel your snow? And they'd be like, okay, this much.
You are aware that I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, right?
I'm talking about how we used to have it around here, is what I'm saying. You know, I'm in New York, right?
He grew up in he grew up in the hood.
I did grow up in the hood.
Gangsta.
Nah, it's funny though. Yeah, same thing. Scrape off the snow or mow the grass. Either way, it's the same thing. Uh-oh, we got someone else up here. Captain Macon.
Hello, hello.
What up, Captain?
Yeah, I sent him the link above. I don't know if he was going to do it.
Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention to the second level. I normally only have.
So I did. All right,
6
Captain
people.
MKG. I did send you the right link, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He is on here.
He is here, right?
He got the right link.
I don't know if he went back up in the chat or whatever.
And Nina is back.
Oh,
That fills out my roster. I got 10 folks. This is the first time I've been full.
See, there you go. See,
Huzzah.
there you go, man.
Happy to fill you up, buddy.
damn, God, that's fucked up.
Wow. Wow.
Good one though, really good one. Hello, Miss Nina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. No complaints yet.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm never sure because that can
Yeah,
change
I'm
in a
never
flip flop.
sure
I could
either.
think about something and I might come. Oh, well, fuck that shit.
I'm never sure. I use Old Spice.
Damn.
Ladies and gentlemen, out of left field. Okay.
But lavender is for women.
Captain
I just want-
NKG.
Yes, sir.
This is the very first time we've ever been on a panel together.
Has it? I thought we've been on a panel together before.
Yeah, he been on the soup. You guys were on the soup together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just don't talk much, that's all.
A few times.
Fair enough. I don't talk much either. Wait, no, I talk all the time. I talk too much. I've been asked
Yeah,
to stop
was it
talking.
opposite day for a sec?
No, Dave G. I'm not a brute man. I'm a Old Spice man.
I just wanted to have a body wash.
Oh,
That's
you
a
guys
messed
are
up commercial, y'all.
fantastic. Seriously, are you just here because it's late night, or because I really needed help tonight?
Now I was getting ready to go to bed, man. And then I saw that you were live, and I saw the title, and I was like, "What?" I didn't know what was going on, so I came and I listened a little bit, and so that's when I plugged in my camera and set myself up and jumped in.
Oh, well, I appreciate that, Kai. I really do. No joke. I really was on the edge tonight. I really was. And Nina brought me
Well-
down. Kai, Jedi Bill, JJ,
You're late, though.
Stone Loki. No
Brought you
worries.
down or brought you?
You guys brought me off the edge, man. Rambling Canuck, especially Nita Green. You guys brought me off the edge. It was
I
needed.
always try.
Good. Because we
Wish
want
you
you
would
around.
step back from that ledge, my friend.
The
So-
first time I heard that song was from that movie.
Yeah, I'm just
Yes, man.
I'm basking in the glory now at this point.
Well,
I really don't want to go into politics or you know
Please don't.
Twitter or anything like that.
Please-
I really
please don't.
don't, because
No. Please no.
that's one of the reasons that I went to the edge tonight, and so I really don't want to talk about it.
I
No,
want to. So, just a quick dive into politics. I know this is going to be controversial, but I'm voting for the Morty candidate this election. I know he's the underdog, but I'm voting for the Morty.
And if you're in the state of Oklahoma, vote for Maura Kitty.
Oh, that's it. That's like the only political.
No, I really did. I admitted to having gotten my voter registration card after having registered for it 6 months in advance, or a year in
That happened
advance.
to me. I
Either way.
registered, and they took wait until after all the elections were done, and then
Right.
Like,
I got my card the week after the elections. Yeah.
That mail-in shit's such a great idea.
Oh, it's fantastic, right?
Everybody says JD sound.
Dude, that last election was the first election where they didn't ask me for my ID. I was like, "This is my name," and they're like, yeah, "Here you are," and just
Yeah,
boop.
whatever. Just go
I
ahead.
had my wallet
Vote.
and everything. Like,
Yeah, honestly, I would have felt better if they would have asked me for my ID.
Yeah.
that was weird.
I
Yeah.
thought we weren't gonna do politics tonight.
All right.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
So speaking of, oh man, it's too far to reach. I'm lazy.
Actually-
I don't want to go roll my chair that way.
There was kind of something I wanted to say to CCDV a while ago, which is,
Go ahead, Runs.
I totally understand where you're coming from as far as you having served to, protect the freedoms of the people in this country, and then to see the way that people are behaving now. I just wanted to say that I can really understand where you're coming from, and I, for one, am praying that this is just a fad, that all these PUSSIE, all these
Pussies.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
Go ahead,
like
say
it's
what
just
you
a
want,
fad.
man. It's
it's
all listed
I
for
think it's gonna
adults only.
pass because I think that we almost got a little too comfortable as the #1 world power, and as much as I think that it's a good thing that we are, because I think about how much we've contributed and how much other countries need our help, and I acknowledge that. But we've also kind of gotten comfortable in a sense, and it's been a while since we've had.
I'm not comfortable.
t-
This ain't comfortable.
yeah, I guess I'm just saying that, like, I think that we're heading towards a
This
rough
ain't
patch.
comfortable at all because
You
they've
are
been milking a civil war for fucking years, and like we're like,
Slasher.
no, they're not. No, they
I'm
haven't.
sorry. I'm
You-
gonna just finish my
you
point.
are
real quick
aware
here,
Yeah,
what
go ahead,
because
Ryan.
CC.
I'm
Right.
because I think that this is a phase. I think that we're gonna hit a rough patch, and when we do, because things happen in cycles, and we're gonna hit a rough patch, and when it does, it's gonna make us all kind of have a collective oh shit moment, where the weakness is going to be bled out of our society again, and things will return to normal relatively. I have high hopes
Okay.
that
You-
that
you-
things are going to get
okay.
better after this.
Hold on. Hold on.
Wait.
You-
I have a retort for Runs with Phantoms. I have
Okay,
something
let's
to
hear it.
back up my
Aware.
Please.
Slasher.
You're saying
hold
that
on.
everything's going to be met with violence. The other
Slasher,
side,
not
Slasher
necessarily.
and Runs. I will put you in timeout. if
Yeah,
I have
okay.
to.
I got
Okay,
you.
sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
I got you.
You are aware
Yes.
that
Non-political,
CC
yes. Non-political, yes.
of
Okay.
my name,
Sorry.
CC stands for
Gotcha.
Conservative Christian, right? Are you aware of that? You're
Got you,
aware
got you,
that
got you.
CC stands for Conservative Christian, right? If you were
I don't
not
know
aware
whether
before, you are aware of it now, right?
I don't know whether to speak up and answer because I don't know if I'm going to be overridden or kicked out.
It means
Do you want me to be quiet?
Slasher's
Well-
been the one interrupting you. You're just trying to finish your thought.
you are trying to finish your thought, and Slasher's been interrupting you. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
I made my
So who
point
are you
though. So
asking
what do you
out
want
of?
to say, CCDB?
What I'm saying is, in Revelation and the Book of Daniel, which you have to take together, right? There is no Western power in those prophecies. And as a believer, I have to take those prophecies at face value. So I do not believe that this country, I did not think it would come this soon. I honestly thought I would live my life in this country comfortably, but I do believe that this country is coming to an end very swiftly and very soon. But that is a personal opinion, and I generally don't put that out there.
I agree with you on that.
I hard disagree.
Say something
I
real
think
quick.
people have been thinking things like that.
Go
for a
ahead,
long
Stone
time.
Loki.
It never comes true.
We are in a cycle, and we are coming back around to a cycle where the flag is being spit on. We've been there before, where the flag is being burned. We've been there before, where veterans have been treated like shit. We've been there before, where they are rioting in the streets and burning the flag and doing all the same shit they're doing now. We have been here before.
That's why I brought up cycles.
Yes. Yes. Cycles. We've been here before. This has happened before. We had a huge patriotic surge after 9/11, and now it has flipped the other way, and people they don't want to live here, but they don't want to leave. They want to tell us how bad the American flag is, how bad the 4th of July is, how bad patriotism is, but they still want to fucking live here. They don't want to fucking leave. I saw a bunch of fucking teenagers. I saw a bunch of fucking teenagers on fucking YouTube the other day that said America is the most istphobe Yahtzee fucking country, but they can't name a country better than that. Oh, well, we can't name it off the top of our head, but there are countries much better than America. Right. They can't name it off the top of their fucking head.
I'm still curious of where Marina Sirtis went when she left America, because she went to Europe. She did after her statements about Texas over the winter time. She left. She went to Europe.
There's people
I
tripping
still
over
wonder
each
where
other.
she went, and I wonder how well she's doing, because I can guarantee you it's not as good as Arizona.
The majority of the businesses in my neighborhood are not white owned.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
You got them
Arizona.
bodegas.
But I do live in the mountains, so it's a lot cooler here.
Okay, yeah, that's better. Definitely better.
I haven't had to turn my
Generally,
air
Arizona's
conditioner on in 2 weeks.
I'm about ready to join you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If he can handle the thin air at 7,000 feet, I would recommend, yes, moving up here.
Yeah.
They've already gone off on the police. They're already going off on the police. It's only gonna be a
Yes.
matter of time before they're going off on servicemen. They're going off on the military. They're going off on veterans. And
I've already been gone off on.
yeah.
Okay, Stone Loki. I have goddamn Bill de Blasio. Motherfuckers are getting shot in the street left and right here. Where I live, Bill de Blasio is picking out his favorite pizza toppings.
Yep.
So, yeah. I gotta deal with shit like that. Fun times.
Dude, I grew up in South Central. I know it.
While
it's a
drinking your
meme at
juice
this
in the
point.
hood. While drinking your juice in the hood.
I did, yeah. While drinking my juice in the hood, yeah. I know it's a meme at this point. I'm fully aware of that. But honestly, Bosnia was a lot worse than LA, and I thought LA sucked.
Mr. CPE, I think we have a troll.
Isn't Bosnia
we?
known for their parks?
Where?
Oh,
And their-
where?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh,
their
where?
hiking trails and stuff?
Where?
How many wrenches do I got?
It's him.
I'm here.
I'm not it. I don't have a wrench, so I don't know where you're seeing a troll. I don't see nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hiding the views right now. Jedi Bill's taking care of it. I can make other people wrenches if you're willing, but I don't see this stopping anytime soon.
I'm getting to bed, y'all. So nice hanging out and stuff. But
All right,
Take care,
Kyle.
nice meeting some.
Thank you.
Later, man.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Again, thank you.
Y'all take care.
Honestly, Kai, thank you.
I'm right
very
there
much.
with you, Kai. Guys, I'm out. I'm with Kai.
Later.
Great of you guys to stop
Later,
by.
Loki. Take care,
Later,
man.
Loki.
Good night, everybody. CCDB,
Matter of
you need
fact-
anything, hit me on Discord or Twitter or
Bill.
whatever, man. I'm here.
I need to hit the sack myself. So
Good night, Nina. Good night,
I'm gonna
everybody.
call this a night,
Later, man.
Bye, y'all.
and I'm gonna say good night to everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here for me. I really appreciate it. But I am gonna call it a night, and we will talk later on Sunday.
You're very welcome.
Right?
Everyone be good to yourselves
Right on.
and one another.
And be there for others. Yeah? Be excellent to one another.
And happy 4th of July weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Yep.